wrong with you? Donate to someone who can Photoshop you pregnant. Daddy likes. Hello. Hiya, 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 it's Aya. Hi, it's me. Goop. Hello. Hi, why is it so dark? Hold up. Let the goob adjust some settings. Move for someone within purging distance.
Okay, that's more like it. Yeah. Hey, my apologies. Boop. Okay. Hi, everyone. Hi. It's Gooby. It's frickin' Goob. Hi, everyone. Hi. Hi. Yeah, let me know if the filter gives you like a headache or something, because I can always swap it. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was gonna give you a headache, so yeah. Yeah. Hi everyone. Good evening. Hi. Oh hell yeah. Ah, frick! I checked my non-existent watch, and it is indeed goobin time. Ah, frick! I believe it is goobing. My favorite part of an AiaAmare stream was when she says she's gonna goob, then she goes all over the place. Oh yeah, I'm goobing. Yeah, so far it's good. Okay, nice. Goob. Yeah, hi everyone. Happy Sunday. Hi. Hello there. It's AiaAmare. Nice to meet you. Good to see you again. Hello. I had a nice chill day. I did some D&D this morning, and then I had plans to go out, then they all canceled, and so I just stayed at home and cleaned up the place and did some chores, yeah? Hi everyone. Hi. Yeah. Ah, frick. Tomorrow's Monday. Ah! Lies down, dies. Shits myself. Lays down, gives up. Submits to the universe. Prays for the heat death of the universe to come a little faster. Oh no, tomorrow's Monday. At least I work from home, but still. Yucky! I don't want to work! I don't want to be a cog in the corporate machine! That doesn't know why in bed and freak out. Hi everyone. Hello. Hope you're doing well today, burbies. Hi. Babycore, thank you for the 4 gifted. Thank you so much, Babycore. Arel, thank you for the super. Coziest Chucky for the gooby we love so much. Wait. I feel like Like, Aurel's gotten super mushy these days. The mushiest! I know the distance makes the heart grow fonder and everything. You've been away for a little bit, but it appears as though... thou art very clingy. Thou art super mushy and clingy these days, and I wonder why. Yeah, the Burbies, as per usual, are being extremely clingy and needy, as expected. Yeah, as I expected. Thank you, Aurel. Baba Booey, happy 13 months. Good to see you again. Oh, okay, luckily these green squares are easy to spot. Fuck you. Hell yeah. You thought you could get the best of me? No. Putting the squareception super chats don't fool me. Okay? I can see you're square within a square. The squareception. You fools! You fools! Thank you, Baba Booey. Happy 13 months. Good to see you again. Good to see you again. Good to see you again. Monday, thank you for the super. Oh no! Aya's hand hurts so much that she can never clean herself ever again. Forever to be stinky. Such tragedy. Mods, kill this guy. Mods, honestly, kill this guy. Mods, put this person into the hydraulic press. Thank you. Excuse me, princess. Excuse me, princess. I have fibromyalgia. And so sometimes hands hurt. And so today hands hurt. And so chill yappy stream instead. So I don't destroy my hands. Yeah. But boy, thank you for the super. Okay, why is the moon emoji so well hidden? Why? I saw the first 3 squares and I was like, oh yeah, no, he thinks he's slick. I can see right past it. And then the fucking moon haunts you. The fucking bullshit moon emoji blends in perfectly with the yellow super. I can't see shit. Thank you for the super, Baba Booey. That is the one hidden emoji that keeps getting me. The moon haunts you. Ridiculous. Thank you for the super. Thank you, Baba Booey. Wow, Baba Booey actually hates me. Baba Booey actually hates me. And thank you for the super earlier, Mini Scooter. Too bad you're a coward and you don't know how to hang around so I could read it properly. Unfortunately for you, Streamlabs took track of it. She's confessing her love for stinky things, and she said we're the stinkiest, so she loves us a lot. Mods, kill Mini Scooter, thank you. Baba Boy, thank you for the super. Thank you. You and your sneaky fucking emojis. Phantom, thank you for the super. If we so stinky, why eat us? Explain that. Hot frying oil will solve a multitude of sins. Thank you very much. Kaya, happy 5 months. Goop, guess what? Boops, Goop knows. No boops! What the hell? We are here booping? What the hell? Unregistered boops? Greg, thank you for the 20 months. Aya, what would you choose to keep existing? ASDF movies, Homestuck, emo music, or yaoi? What I choose to keep existing? Emo music. I think Sum 41 means more to me than yaoi does. Because even if yaoi were to dry up, it's okay. We have Yuri. We have Yuri. It's fine. I get my fix regardless. Then ASDF movies, although I do love them. Homestuck, luckily I never got into Homestuck. I knew of it. I've seen what they do to conventions, but like I never took part of it. And so you know what? That's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Thank you for the 20 months. Arel, thank you for the super. I am super mushy because I super duper missed you. What? Clingy Burby. Mwah! Mwah! Thank you, Arel. Paxi, thank you for the super. Gotta hang out and yap with a friend today. I am now clingy. Must love Goop. What? You can love Goop by just hanging out with her, you know that? Yeah, Goop appreciates your presence. Thank you. Devikor, thank you for the super. Thank you. The Mooman emojis are so rotund, so perfectly spherical. Yeah, for real, Steven Universe cosplayers and Homestuck cosplayers have the same issue. Guys, seal your body paint. Please. Please. For the love of God, please seal your body paint. Okay, please. From Homestuck? No, I have standards. I may have been fandom trash and everything back in the day, but even I have standards, so no, I never quite got into Homestuck. But I knew friends in my group who were into Homestuck. How do you seal body paint? Carefully. Lots of funny enough, you can seal body paint with baby powder, with freshly ground up babies, and shitloads of Ben Nye sealant. Shitloads. Like, I know that Ben Nye products are not cheap, but if you're gonna be running around hugging people in body paint, you better invest. You better invest. I remember I saw this Amethyst cosplayer at a convention a while back when Steven Universe was still pretty big. She sat in a couch, sat back up, that couch was purple. And so, please seal your body paints. And for the love of God, do not use cream body paints. Use water activated, please. Please! You're turning the furniture different colors. Okay? Do not use... If it's just face paint, cream is fine. If you're gonna use body paint, use either stockings or a water-based or a water-activated body paint. You'll thank me later, okay? Yeah, they do. Well, Ben Nye's like sealing sprays are really good. Like, they're theatrical sealants, and so A, they smell strong, B, they taste terrible. Trust me, I know. And C, if you have an open wound, don't apply it there. But like, they're good. Yeah. My main goal is to be purple. I have to... Shut the fuck up. Sans is a dark area in my life. The fact that I cosplayed Sans back in college. No, was it college? High school? No, back in high school. Yeah, back in high school. You know, it was a different time. I was a different woman back then. I was different. Yeah, I like Snazaroo. Yeah. There was a YouTube makeup artist. Pink something. It was a guy. Hold on. What was his name? It's gonna bug me. Pink something. Pink something. I forgot his username. Shit. What was it?
Hello. Thank you for the Streamlabs donation.
I'm trying to find it. Pink Stylist. There he is. Pink Stylist. Oh, he's still making videos to this day. How delightful. But he was like a god tier makeup artist back in the day. He got really famous for doing those Omegle videos, but he'd be dressed up as like horror characters. And so I picked up Snazaroo based on his recommendation back in the day. Oh my gosh. Now that's nostalgia. That was me back in high school watching Pink Stylist. That was crazy. Crazy. Yeah, I know, right? Wow, what a blast from the past. But I got into a lot of the makeup, the theatrical makeup products I use now because of his recommendation. Yeah. Good to know he's still making content. Hope he's still happy with it. Dear Lummy, thank you for the super. It's so cool to miss my cats as heat packs. Wow, cute! No, earlier Balthazar took a nappy nap in my lap. He was a fluffy, chubby boy. And then he started screaming in the hallway. And then he fell asleep on my lap, and it was really cute. You know, I was scratching under his fuzzy little chin, and he started purring and rolling around and wanting belly rubs. It was so cute. So precious. My fat boy. He's so chubby. My fat boy. You know? Either a blast from the past or a blast out the ass. Wild. Everyone's so creative. I wish they'd stop. Thank you, dear Mommy. Thank you for the super. Thank you. But hi, everyone. I hope you're having a nice Sunday. I stepped outside very briefly. It is so humid today. You ever worn a petticoat? I wear Lolita. Take a wild guess. I unironically wear Lolita fashion at least a couple times a month. Take a wild guess. I attend Lolita tea parties and go dressed up just to get groceries. Take a wild guess. I currently own, I think, like 7 or 8 petticoats. Yeah. Well, one's not really a petticoat, one's a hoop skirt, but still. Just take a wild fucking guess. Just take a wild guess. Ah, Soma! Hi, hi! Good morning! Ohayo! Yeah, Lolita Tea Party, just tea and talking, just little picnics. It's like a potluck. We bring food, we chit-chat, talk shit, you know? Yeah, I wear lots of Lolita, actually. Taobao. But yeah, I love wearing Lolita. It's so funny because I had the idea to do this stream because this morning I was scrolling through Reddit as one does, and this subreddit of just like an 80s and 90s nostalgia was trending, like a post was trending. And so I dug around the subreddit and I was like, huh, I should do a stream about nostalgia. And then on top of that, I cleaned my room a bit and I found a bunch of old shit from back in the day. Yeah, I found a bunch of old shit. So like back in my day, J fashion stuff was very inaccessible. Getting any JP brands was damn near impossible. You had to be in Japan for that shit. And so because I couldn't afford, because I was broke as a kid, of course, I had no money. Because I was broke and I had no access to J fashion, I would make my own. And so I found like a bunch of accessories I would sew together or hot glue together or glue together. I found this cute little, well, not cute's a strong word. This rose ring. It looks like a little like a rosebud, and it's like a little ring made out of clay. And I had stored it away in a jewelry box I forgot about. And so it was kind of cute, just kind of cute to go back to past Aya, trying to figure out how to engage in J fashion with no budget, no access. It's a very DIY kind of days. Yeah. I used to go to some with my friend who liked Lolita, but I was kind of fell out of place. It's okay. We call them the keepers. It's like Ma-chan doesn't wear as much Lolita as I do. She has a couple of cords, but I wear more Lolita than she does. And so sometimes for like group photos, she just hold my things. She's just a keeper. Yeah. And so there's that. Impressed to do all that. Is that so? Huh? And hi Josh. Is that so? I don't know because like to be fair, it was necessary back in the day. Because back in ye olde days before J fashion became more popular and more mainstream, it was really hard to have any kind of access to any brands at all. So a lot of us learned how to DIY things. Loogie, sorry about that. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, exactly. It's like even like anime posters were kind of hard to get back in the day. So, girl, I would go to the library at school and print out anime pictures and tape them to the walls. They were different times. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's really hard to get some coordinates in some countries, but if you're looking to buy on a budget, Taobao. Don't just listen, there's a lot of resellers out there, and I understand that it may be more accessible to you, but if you can, get it straight from the source, Taobao. Taobao has some really, really good affordable Lolita brands or Lolita adjacent brands, and so I personally quite like Taobao. I like Taobao brands. I own quite I think a majority of my coordinates my closet is made of Taobao brands. To me, I don't know. I love Angelic Pretty. I love Baby. I love all that stuff. But like, I don't know. Is it overly confident to say that I wear the brand? I wear the clothing. The clothing does not wear me. You know? Is it perhaps a little delusional? The brand does not affect me. I wear the clothes well enough that it doesn't matter what brand I'm wearing. You know? Sorry, I'm bumming. That happens in Kill la Kill. I never watched it actually. Yeah, I never watched it. I never got into Kill la Kill. I think I watched the first episode and I wasn't hooked, so I didn't continue. Now
clips of music you did. Thank you. We kind of had to. Shit was different back then. I think people don't realize how accessible a lot of Japanese stuff is nowadays. Back in the day, it was not it. It was really difficult. Like, just getting any kind of anime merch is really, really hard. Really, really difficult. Yeah. Also, you know, I was talking to Matcha. This is a little off topic, but I just remembered. Sorry, God, I'm so flummy. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah. I was telling Machan, so the other day, I think I was playing Minecraft. I think something about Minecraft always brings the annoying kids to watch. And in case you're a kid watching right now, leave. I don't like kids in my streams. Go back in the mines where you belong, honestly. And so, I remember I was talking to Machan, and she was like, no, I was like, so the other day, there was an annoying kid, supposedly a kid in my stream. And like, I swear when I talk because, you know, why not? It does nothing. And so I was swearing a little bit. And this kid goes, "Oh my gosh, swearing." And I didn't want to call them out or make them like name drop them or anything. I was like, "Oh, by the way, if you're a minor, get out. I am not your Coco Melon. Go back to PBS Kids. I ain't your mama. Get the fuck out of my chat." And then they just disappeared. I was like, "Ah, good. Excellent. Excellent." My goal is to scare off the children. I'm not your mom. Alright. Yeah, back to the playground. Back to the playground. Yeah, just by the way, if you're here, get the fuck out, you know? You know? Yeah, I'm not a kid's Cocomelon. I'm the adult Cocomelon. Get it straight, thank you. Yeah. Oh god, I'm so full of flub. Sorry. Sorry, I'm just really full of fun. Yeah, and so I am not fond of kids being on my channel, and I think most Niji members can agree that our streams are not for kids. There's YouTube Kids, there's Bluey, there's so much amazing kids media. Bluey's amazing. I watched all of it. I like Bluey. And also, okay, I'm gonna say it, Barbie Live from the Dream House on Netflix is a banger. It is so good. Barbie Live from the Dream House is so good. It is honestly amazing. It's my Cocomelon. Whenever I'm cooking in the kitchen, I'll literally throw on some good old-fashioned Barbie Life in the Dream House, and boom, I'm entertained. Okay, it tickles a part of my brain. You know? And so, you know, it's great. And so, no, I ain't your mom. I ain't your parent. Get the fuck out of my stream. I'm not here to entertain children. I find them grossly annoying, so... And I'm allowed to say that I taught kids. And so, yeah. Yeah, exactly. You know, Barbie Life in the Dream House is good. Oh, and speaking of nostalgia, I wish... Do y'all know there's a place you can rewatch reruns of, like, Ed, Edd n Eddy? I wonder, do you know if there's a streaming service that has them? Pardon, 1 second. Alright, that's it. No more lap rights. Sorry. Spit a loogie. Sorry, I have allergies. I'm still recovering from the cough. Phantom, thank you for the super. That's right. Kids should watch their Pergonza Elsa videos and AI Mickey, Goofy, Yowie, whatever the kids watch today. They watch TikToks. And I don't want to be a pearl clutcher, because I'm not. And no, maybe I am, who knows. But I feel like my kids' cartoons back in the day, I know that TV rots your brains, but there's something wonderful about waking up at 10 a.m. on a Saturday to sit downstairs with my brother and watch cartoons. You know? We're not scrolling through TikTok with morally dubious content creators who may or may not know how to cater to kids, pushing out random bits of content that may or may not be AI generated. And so, I don't know. I'd rather my child sit down and watch some Ed Netty or some like Blue's Clues or like anything else. You know? Yeah. Like I'd rather have them watch Cyber Chase or Code Lyoko or hell even recordings of Naruto in the morning. Like I don't know. I feel like it's not perfect, but it's better than what we have right now, and I kind of miss that, you know? Yeah. And then oh my god, and then the Elsagate shit was so wild. Thank you, Phantom. Vivicor, thank you for the super. Yeah, Aya, our Blue's Clues. Honestly, I loved Clifford. As a kid, my favorite cartoon as a child was Kipper and Clifford. I also liked the Care Bears, but I was really fond of Kipper and Clifford the Big Red Dog. Yeah, I was quite fond of it. Yeah. What was it? Zaboomafoo! Oh yeah, I loved Zaboomafoo. Yeah. And I remember watching PBS Kids as a child and going, you know what? Okay, they were advertising shit to us. Is TikTok any better? You actually, you know what? Earlier I said, oh yeah, TikTok's trying to sell you shit, sell shit to kids, whatever, blah blah blah. But like, low key, damn, PBS had me craving that juicy juice. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I think PBS Kids got me on the juicy juice propaganda. I remember, damn, juicy juice does look good. Damn, their apple juice looked scrum-diddly-umptious. It looked scrum-diddly-umptious. I can't lie. Maybe I'm a victim of inadvertent advertising. Greg, thank you for the super. Auntie. Yeah, it keeps doing this. It'll just randomly break. It's been doing that every day now, which is really, really cool, fun, and awesome. What was your experience with the Wiggles? I was actually too old for Wiggles. Like, when the Wiggles got popular, I was already too old to watch that programming, so I never got into it, but my nieces did. My nieces are into that. Well, we're into that. PBS Kids websites. I mean, I never went on the computer when I was in my PBS Kids phase, but I was on the computer when Cartoon Network was more like my speed. So, CartoonNetwork.com. Like, also, what was it? I forgot which side it had it, but it was the Sandwich Stacker, like the Lilo and Stitch one. But I remember playing like a like a little whatchamacallit. There was a game on the Cartoon Network website. It was an Ed Netty game where you threw like these top spinners and you tried to knock out spinners from the arena and that kind of. It's like Beyblade but Ed Netty. Yeah. Oh yeah, Boomerang. Yeah, I remember. I really liked. I watched a lot of Tom and Jerry as a kid. I like specifically Chuck Jones's art style. Specifically Chuck Jones. I mean, other Tom and Jerry's were cool, but in my opinion, and to this day, I still think that Chuck Jones has the cutest art style. I like the way that he drew Tom and Jerry the most. Very, very cute. Bro, the Ed and Netty wrestling game was actually genuinely really hard, though. Why was it genuinely difficult? It was really, really difficult. Oh, Kids WB. Oh, man. I remember that. That was different. That was a different time. And then we built a car and played bumper car. Oh, yeah! Exactly. It was Spin to Win. Spin to Win was a strat. Yeah, Spin to Win. That was the strat back in the day. And this one? Oh, my God. I'm gonna age myself horribly. This game came out in 1994. There is I mentioned it in a previous stream, but there's a game called Treasure Math Storm. I want you to open up another tab right now and look up Treasure Math Storm. My brother and I would play a lot of edutainment games like that. My dad, my mom and my dad both worked in computers. Now, my mom did data analysis. My dad he was like a coder basically, and so he basically worked like IT essentially. And so my dad was big into computers. So mind you, the era that I grew up in, not every house had a computer quite yet. You know, not to give away my age, but when I was growing up, not every house had a computer, right? And so it wasn't until my brother and I were maybe like in our elementary years where we started having access to the family computer. My dad got this whole setup. We got the computer all set up and we're all good now. And so we had a station. I remember exactly where it was in our old house. It was along the left side wall of our living room. We had this big station, this big desk with all the speakers, the printer, all that stuff. The PC, the big ass fucking cubular screen. And my dad would let me and my brother play on it. Because, you know, my dad worked in computers and my mom did too. And so they saw like the value of having us get used to working with computers. And so that didn't fucking help because I'm still bad at computers now, but okay. And so my dad got us Pajama Sam, Spy Fox, Freddy Fish, Treasure Mathstorm, Treasure Maelstrom as well. There's also what was it? We got Reading Blaster, Math Blaster, all that stuff. And among many others. But the oldest one we played was Weather Mathstorm. No, something Treasure Mathstorm. And so, bro, me and my brother would sit there for like an hour every day just playing on the computer. Yeah. And so, yeah, that was crazy. It's so funny. Sup, dude, did you know that this is actually a modern thing? So at my workplace, we actually use this ancient 1987?
Hello.
I forgot what year. Let me check. I'm not gonna drop the name for privacy. What was it? 1988. I was a year off. Yeah. So, did you know that at work, at the ILUNA Institute, I work with a program that's from 1988. It's from IBM. It's a black screen with green text. It's a black screen with green text. And I am actually proficient in it. I am quite good at using it. It's very old. Hell, it's older than some people in chat. Yeah. Yes, Vivicore, I did, yeah. Crazy. Thank you for the super, Vivicore. Yeah. And so, yeah, literally Fallout screen type shit, you know? And so, oh yeah, I remember watching Clifford the Big Red Dog and thinking that if my neighbor had a dog and it was a Chihuahua, and I don't know why, but my mind could not comprehend that Chihuahuas were a breed that are simply quite small. And I remember in the Clifford lore, Clifford was big because his owner loved him. And so I remember thinking to myself, wow, that dog is distinctly not red and large. Therefore, I can't believe his owner hates their dog. Wow, what a shitty owner. Not loving your dog's kind of crazy. Yeah, and I remember up until like embarrassingly late, until like I think I was 6 or 7. I was like, wow, I can't believe our neighbors hate their dog. Insane. If I had a dog, it'd be a huge dog, because I love dogs. Great, thank you for the super. Because I don't remember. IMAX. Oh, Kid Pics! Kid Pics. Na 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 na. I remember that. Carmen Sandiego. Oh, hell yeah. The book series Nancy Drew. I remember Nancy Drew. MP3 CD players. I had a Walkman. It was my mom's. VHS's. Also green text. Bro, I still work with green text. We have a VHS like collection downstairs. Every now and then I open up the cartridges and start huffing it. It helps my brain. Yeah. Oh, Phantom, thank you for the super. We're small because Aya hates us. Yeah. Yeah. I hate Aiadmirers. What about it? Caillou? Ayo, fuck Caillou. I remember, even as a kid, I fucking hated Caillou. Fucking slaphead, ungrateful brat. Caillou, I remember Caillou. Even as a child, I was like, wow, this ungrateful brat. Perhaps it's because I'm the child of immigrants. But I was like, no, fuck this kid. This kid's ungrateful as fuck. It's like, every time. So even to this day, when I was a kid, I grew up thanking mom and dad for food. And I'm like, whenever I eat dinner, I'm like, mom, dad, thank you for dinner, then I'll help with dishes. Caillou never did that shit. Caillou up on some fuck shit. That brat. That ungrateful little shit. Okay? Crazy. The educational shows me think about the times where the teacher would roll and say, yes! Oh my god, Bill Nye. You know it's a good day when you love Bill Nye. When Bill Nye pops up. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill. Bill Nye. Hell yeah. Here's the thing. Caillou had cancer as a kid. Oh my god. Holy shit. Did you have a bop it? I did not have a bop it. My cousin did. That's crazy. That's crazy. I can't blame you for thinking about it, but that's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my god, that's crazy. Oh my god, insane. Huh. Oh my god. That's horrible. Oh my god. Now I think, Quinn, like when you're above a certain age, you're no longer able to hear certain frequencies, I think. Mr. Rogers? Actually, I don't recall watching that much Mr. Rogers. Sorry, I had a sniffle. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, also there was the projectors. Remember those? It was like they flash a bulb at this blank canvas, and then they would like have a transparent sheet and right on top of it. Remember that? Those transparent like projectors. Is that Sonia? Oh, crazy. Huh. Interesting. Huh. That is crazy. You know, I'm glad that people are more accepting of like the tism and that kind of thing. It's like, with that, can I go on a tangent? That's not even a hot take. It's not even a hot take. I just hate it when the tism is used, like, I'm gonna say what it is, autism is used as a quirky personality trait. It's not. It's ruined friendships. It's ruined careers. It's stunted my social development as a child and even as an adult. And like, I don't like it. I mean, I can't stop people from doing whatever they want. Clearly, you know, you are your own person. But I get so annoyed. It's like, oh, this is a quirky autism. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I get so annoyed. It's like, I've had social interactions and social, like, just social fuckery just because I can't read people. I just fucking can't. I don't know what's acceptable in certain social situations and that kind of thing. And so it's like, it just pisses me the fuck off that it's 2025 and people are still doing that. Girl, I thought we were gonna put this behavior back behind in 2014. I thought we were over this in 2014 on Tumblr. What's going on? You know, it just annoys me to no end. It's like, it's not your little funny quirk. It's not your funny little hee hee ha ha. It's annoying as fuck. And not saying it's taboo and you can't talk about it. Feel free to, but don't be using it as an accessory to like an outfit, you know? Time and place, no, and that kind of thing. Yeah, crazy. Thank you for the super. Thank you, Phantom. Oh, Aya, what was that one educational show with the sick ass flute intro? It was like, dudes do do do, dudes do do do, dudes. You're so cute. I don't know what that is. You're gonna have to give me an actual tune. Thank you, Phantom. Thank you, thank you. I don't know if I know what that is. What is, I don't know what that is. Thank you, Phantom. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. I don't remember that one. I don't remember that one. Baby Core, thank you for the super. Remember out of the box? I don't think I do. But you know what I do remember? The Betty Crocker bacon fill. I have a deep and intense need to purchase and own a Betty Crocker bacon fill. I don't even bake. I don't even do baking. I'm not very good at baking. But I need to own a Betty Crocker bacon fill. That commercial had me salivating. It had me salivating. I need the Betty Crocker bacon fill. Does that even work? I don't know, but I need it. I need it on a deep spiritual level. Thank you, Baby Claire. Clairvoyant, thank you for the super. Any stories from the birthday place? The local Chuck E. Cheese. It was a Chuck E. Cheese. I think ours is the bowling alley arcade laser gun arena where a kid puked in multiple places in the dark and the other kids slipped in puddles before they stopped it. Crazy. Did you know that you can actually use sawdust to absorb that? That's what Disney employees do. Thank you for the super. For us, the birthday place in my town was the local Chuck E. Cheese's. It was the local Chuck E. Cheese. Okay? And so, once, like a couple times a year, maybe one of the wealthier people in the school I went to could afford to go and host a little Chuck E. Cheese party. And I remember... I was a baller. I was a straight baller. Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese is still alive, actually. No, I was a straight baller. You know why? So, back in the day, Chuck E. Cheese had birthday packages where the family that was hosting could pay a fee to invite a certain amount of people and give them a certain amount of tickets to spend per day, right? And so, basically, we got some tickets to play coins. The coins to play the games in. If you do well in the game, you can get tickets out and you can exchange those tickets for prizes at the prize counter. And so, basically, we gotta go for free. The host family would pay, and the rest of us gotta go for free in our class. And so, I was a baller. I knew I was there for free, and so I made my money's worth. And so I would go to the same game. So there was this one spider game. It's like basically it was basically like whack-a-mole, but you're squishing spiders. And so it has this picture of these cartoon spiders on the spider web, and then the spiders would have these lights on them. And as soon as the light comes on, you're supposed to press the button, and it'll turn off the light. And basically, you do that until you finish the game, and it spits out tickets at you, right? I was a monster! I was crazy. I was there for the tickets! And so, I would stand there, and I would hyper-focus this game for literally the entire, 2 hours we were there. I wouldn't even go back down to sit and eat my pizza. My parents would have to bag up the pizza so for me to eat at home because I was locked in on that game. They could not peel me away. And so I would, and plus they had the best tickets to token ratio. Winning the game gave you way more tickets than, it just had the best ratios, right? And so I would leave with fistfuls of tickets, go to the prize counter and get my plushies. Okay? A majority of the plushies I owned as a child were just from Chuck E. Cheese. Okay? I was a fiend. I was there for free. I basically got free games and free plushies. Okay? I treated Chuck E. Cheese like work. I clocked in, worked for my income, bought my plushies, and left. Okay? No. It's not gambling. It's called hard work. It was hard work. I was breaking a sweat on those, okay? I was a fiend. I was a monster. And so, yeah, that's all I did. But I remember... and I remember I wouldn't come back down to the tables because back in the day, they used to have the animatronics on stage sing birthday songs when you eat your pizza. And so I would also use my gaming as an excuse not to sit down and watch because they scared me. Like, I would cry. And I remember my mom and dad once, like you know, they're sitting with the other parents and keeping an eye on the kids. My parents, you know, turn their heads to look at me, like, you know, at the spider game thing. And so, at this point, the show with the animatronics has started. And I'm at the spider game doing my thing, but I accidentally caught a glimpse of the animatronics, and it made me scared. And so, when my parents glanced back at me at the game, I'm crying while still doing the game, by the way. I'm just like, while slapping these buttons. I was crying and still playing the game. I was committed to the grind set. I was absolutely, completely committed. Tears down my eyes. Trauma appearing before my very eyes. And I'm locked the fuck in. You know? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can't stop for nothing. Can't stop for nothing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank you for the sopa. Thank you, Aaron. Pardon me. Thank you for the sopa, Aaron. Hello, awesome Aya. Hope you had a good day. I also hope everyone in chat has had a good day as well. Here's a big hug for you and everyone in chat. A nostalgia moment for me was watching Aiadmirers. I still love Aiadmirers, by the way. I still love it, by the way. You dare challenge the son of a farmer? Rolf is a whole mood. I love Rolf. Although I do love Naz. Naz is like the it girl, you know? Thank you, Aaron. Mwah! Thank you, thank you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Gianlummy, thank you for the super. I'm nostalgic for D&D 3.5 and other RPGs from the same era. I remember my 10-year-old self reading an RPG book for the first time and being fascinated by the idea of a game where I can do literally anything. I think... my love for medieval and RPG elements actually came from Fire Emblem. I remember being a wee lassie, and I was interested in stuff like dragons and knights and that for a little while, but I never thought to create my own worlds using that as, like, context. And so, I remember watching my brother play on the Wii, playing, no! When I played, let me check, hold on. Let me check I got the game right. Let me check. Okay. Okay. So, let me give you the full context. So among my very first video games as a kid was Super Smash Bros. For the N64, right? And I remember seeing Link for the first time, a sword and shield character. And then later on, when Melee came out, and I was really interested in Melee, and I started playing it a lot, which I ended up competing in a few times. I remember seeing Roy and Marth, and thinking, "Wow, they're so cool." And then later down the line again, I'm watching my brother play Fire Emblem on the Wii, and it kind of like sparked a unique interest in the medieval, like a RPG type shit. And so, I think that was my catalyst, funny enough. That was my catalyst. And so now here we are. I'm a VTuber who DMs. Crazy how that works out, huh? Yeah. And so that was kind of like my catalyst. Yeah, I used to compete in Melee tournaments. People need a shower. I'm gonna be honest. When I was in college, I competed in a couple of local Melee tournaments. Actually, at my university, I got 3rd place. I think out of like 40 people. And so, yeah. But when I went to cons to compete in tournaments and that kind of thing, y'all need showers. Okay? I don't care how thick you think your sweatsuit is, please shower. It got to the point where people people had to put signs outside the tourney rooms to remind people to shower. That's how you know it's bad.
Smells like heresy.
That's how you know it's bad. And the freebies, like they give people like participation baggies of stuff after the tournament. Like there's one tournament where I didn't place at all. I did horribly. And we got little goodie bags. Girl, there's deodorant in it. There was deodorant in the goodie bags. That is telling. That is very telling. And also, oh my god. Okay, so it's so funny. Girls have a very interesting gamer stance because I notice this among the other girls who would compete in Melee. So I often sit, even right now, I sit cross-legged with my hands in my lap and that kind of thing. Guys, so whenever I get into gaming, I'll sit cross-legged, you know, controller my lap. If I'm really focused, I might lean forward a little bit and maybe like raise my controller up to my face. But some guys, like they'll like open their legs a little bit, both heels on the floor, and they lean really far forward and rest their elbows on their knees. I think it's good to have your default gamer stance, but I saw so many ass cracks, so many booty cracks. When I first started competing when I was 19, there were so many ass cracks, so many. Okay, it was insane. Okay, and so I saw so many booty cracks. There are some sensible gamers who would wrap like their sweaters or their hoodies around their waist to cover that area. But y'all, there's a lot of booty. A lot of booty crack. It was something else. Thank you, Giamami. Phantom, thank you for the super. Speaking of wealthy friends, in first grade my classmate was the son of the town mayor. Wow. He took the whole class to see medieval times on his birthday. That is so fun! I want to go to medieval times so bad. Yeah, but we don't have it in my city though. Dang it. I want to see a medieval times. I would eat that shit right up. I want a knight to fight for me and maybe die for me. Who knows? Thank you. Thank you for the super. That's cool. What the fuck? That's cool. Jim, let me thank you for the super. I was reading my older brother's book. All of which were in English, which is why I learned words like curse or siege before learning words like neighbor or plumber. That's kind of cute though. That's kind of cute. That's kind of adorable. It's reminds me of the time my friend and I went to Dave & Buster's and we figured out if we bought the card, Wednesday you get $10 free and play during happy hour games are all half off and we get an iPad for $62. That's cool though. The last time I went to D&B, I got food poisoning. So, I haven't gone back since. Thank you for the super! Thank you, Greg. IT sounds like a Gamba obsession. Glad I never followed you to real life. Anyways, oh, it sounds. Anyways, McDonald's Play Place stories, or like equivalent, I never got to play in the Play Place. Yeah. My mom and dad would never let me go because they thought I'd get kidnapped. And so, also, we only did McDonald's for like birthdays. Yeah. If my brother and I are really good, on our birthday, mom and dad will take us to McDonald's. But we weren't allowed to play at the Play Place though. And, because mom and dad thought it was germy and we might get kidnapped. So, yeah. I wasn't allowed to. Yeah. Gian, let me thank you for the super. I also remember playing Street Fighter 2 on the SNES and beating my older brother and cousins with a character they said was weak. Probably the reason I love fighting games to this day. I used to like fighting games, but I get tilted now. I get too tilted. I try not to. I don't want to get involved anymore. Yeah, thank you, dear mommy. Robinson Wisher. Exactly. I love that. Subti, thank you for the super. My favorite arcade prizes were switchblade combs and super balls. Mine were plushies. I got a lot of plushies from arcades. Aaron, thank you for the super. Well, just wanted to drop in for a second and say hi to Q and Awesome Self and the awesome people in chat. Hey, Pet for Aya and everyone in chat. Thank you, Aaron. Have a nice evening. Mwah! Alexis, thank you for the super. Nostalgia for me is the N64 and GameCube, Sonic Flash animations, Bakugan, and Beyblade. Much love. Remember Naruto Fan Flash? Remember that shit? Remember Naruto Fan Flash? Every now... I think like, oh my god. I remember when I started cosplaying, I really wanted to cosplay like skits based off of Naruto Fan Flash. That was a wild time. Yeah. Let's go. Like a very specific subsection of chat just aged 1,000 years. Gabriel, thank you for the super. As a Blockbuster kid, I'm nostalgic about DVD menus. Many of them came with beautiful montages and creative transitions, not to mention the Easter eggs. You know, we never really used Blockbuster much. We just bought the VHSs outright. Yeah. We never bothered. I think mom and dad were paranoid that my brother and I would break it or something. Yeah. Thank you, Gabriel. Nadia, thank you for the super. The old McDonald's kids toys. Yes! They used to be so good. Back in the day, the McDonald's kids toys were actually very high quality. They even had like little games, like tiny little games, like Tamagotchis almost. Yeah, it was actually very good back in the day. They're very high quality. I remember I was obsessed with the Power Rangers Dino Thunder toys from McDonald's. I had, I think, 2 of them. Yeah, my brother gave me his, and so those were so good. They were so good. Nowadays they're kind of but like back in the day, the McDonald's toys were insane. And it's so funny. So a little bit of an awe story. So my dad is a little antisocial. He's very introverted, right? Pardon me. And so my dad does not really talk to people, like customer service people very much, because he's just shy. Usually my mom does it. But my dad, whenever so there was a while ago, they had these Disney toys, and my dad knows I love Minnie Mouse. I still do to this day. I love Minnie Mouse. And so my dad would for my birthday a long time ago for McDonald's, there was Minnie Mouse toys, like Disney toys. And I remember my dad wanted to surprise me. And so he was like, okay, honey, I got your order. Go sit with mom. I'll bring your food to you. I'm like, yes, dad. So I sat down. And my dad, when he orders my Happy Meal for me, he leans into the register and he goes, hey, it's my daughter's birthday. Is it okay if you give her a Minnie Mouse toy? And so the thing is, the Minnie Mouse toy actually had 3 variants, right? In different costumes, different dresses. And they're all really cute. It was like 3 versions, right? And so the employee understood the assignment immediately, and so he's like, you know what, I got you. I'll give her all 3. And so when my dad bought me my Happy Meal for my birthday, I opened it up, and there's 3 Minnie Mouse toys, 3 of them, my favorites. I was so happy. I was like, wow, I got 3. They made a mistake. I got 3. And dad's like, oh no, it's okay, just keep it. It's okay, they didn't make a mistake. It's probably because it's your birthday. It's your special day. And so like, yeah. I still have them, by the way. I still have them on my bookshelf. I couldn't bring myself to throw them away. And so, yeah, and so also Giga-based McDonald's employee from early 2000s who fully understood the assignment. Isn't that sweet? Yeah, my dad is very like gat moe. He's very quiet and kind of stern and kind of like introverted, but like he's a big old softie. It probably also helps I'm a daddy's girl, so like I'm very much dad's spoiled daughter. So even now to this day, it's like no, just now it's like I was doing chores around the house and that kind of thing, and dad was just like offering to help with it. I'm like, Dad, it's okay. You just rest your back. My dad recently threw out his back, and I was like, Dad, rest. And he's like, are you sure, honey? You don't want to break your nails? I'm like, Dad, I'm not wearing any nails. It's okay. He's like, are you sure? I'm like, yes, Dad. I guess no matter how old I am, I'll always be my dad's daughter. He's like, honey, are you sure? Don't want to break your nails? Are you sure? Like, did you change out your sheets? Do you need help making your bed? I'm like, I already made my bed. It's okay, Dad. But your nails are so pretty. Don't break them. And it's like, that's okay, Dad. I don't have nails on. Then my dad was like, "Oh, honey, I'm going to the store. Do you want anything?" I'm like, "Oh, if they have strawberries, can you bring some strawberries back?" He's like, "Oh yeah, no, I saw the store also has cherries and all these other fruits. Do you want all of them?" I'm like, "No, Dad, just strawberries. It's okay." He's like, "Are you sure? I tried the strawberries at Costco. They are so yummy this season. Are you sure you don't want them?" I'm like, "Yes, Dad, I'm fine." I'm very much the spoiled princess of the house. Okay, it also helps my dad's very like my dad's affection to both me and my brother, but he's been a lot more affectionate these past few years because now the house is an almost empty nest. I'm mostly just here to take care of Mom because Mom needs help and that kind of thing, and so I contribute and I pay bills and that kind of thing. Whatever Mom and Dad can't do, I do for them because I'm able-bodied and I'm healthy, and so but because my brother's out, my parents are particularly a little clingy. Yeah. And thank you for the super, Nadia. Gia Mummy, thank you for the super. It's fun to hear how Aya already had lots of nerdy hobbies as a young dorkling. Hey! Now as a VTuber, she is the nerdy hobby. Hey! Listen, I have some Chad hobbies. I did track and field. Okay, I did track and field. I was the anchor for track and field. I ran the 100 4x1. I did the 200 a couple times, 400 a couple times. I also did I did shot put. Yeah, I used to do. I could not do hurdles though. I was too scared. Yeah, I did do track and field. Thanks, Rezzy. Thank you. Yeah, I did do track and field. Thank you for the super GM Mummy. Thank you. Y'all are just slandering me now. What the hell? What the hell? Baba Bully, thank you for the super. 007 Goldeneye. Oh my god. Yeah, I remember that. So, I didn't own an N64. My cousin did. And I remember we'd stay up late taking turns playing Goldeneye. I think for a lot of us, 007 Goldeneye on the N64 was like a hallmark of our childhood. That was a good game. It's a good game. It was a good game. It was like, I don't know, something about staying up really like, so like we'd go to my cousin's house. It'd be like 9:30. Mom and Dad would be like, come on kids, we're going home now. We gotta go home. We gotta go to church tomorrow. Then we beg, Mom, Dad, please, 30 more minutes, please. We're in the middle of a game, Mom and Dad, please. And they'll be like, oh, fine. And so then we all huddle back under the sheets. Like we had like my cousin had this big game room, this media room that had this big ass fucking TV, this fucking cube of a TV. And we play GoldenEye on it. We pass the controller down and eat snacks. Like we have popcorn and like maybe huddle under the blankets, all like taking turns playing games. Like that was the life. Life was simple back then. Yeah. Thank you, Baba Bully. With huge headphones brings back memories from my parents. Oh, you put the that's cute, Baba Bully. That's cute. Greg, thank you for the super. I noticed you're kind of like your father. Hardworking, quiet, loving, into nerd culture, very into your loved ones. Wait, are you a Disney girl? I'm actually not. I used to be a Disney girl. I remember. Isn't it just the most American thing to want a vacation to Disney? So back in the day, sorry, I'm using this term a lot. Back in the day, Disney vacations were not cheap. They were not cheap. But they were more affordable back in the day. Because as of right now, Disney is extremely expensive. In Japan, not too bad. Still kind of pricey, but not too bad. But here in the States, expensive, okay? But back in the day, Disney was pricey, but not terribly expensive, right? And so, I remember I was in 4th grade when I went to Disney World for the first time. And I remember I cried leaving. We were there for a week. Went to the one in Florida. And I had so much fun. Like, one of the hallmarks of my childhood was that Disney trip when I was in 4th grade. My parents went all out, by the way. They saved up for ages. We skipped vacation for like 2 years straight to save up for this specific vacation. And so, my mom and dad, we went with some family friends too. And those family friends, so we're close to them because my brother is best friends with their son, right? And I'm friends with their daughter. And so he's like an uncle to us. And actually, fun fact, a little bit of fun fact here. Fun fact, a little bit of deep lore. A random fun fact about me. I do have a lawyer. And that lawyer is my family friend. So the family friend we went with, the father is a lawyer. And so he's also my lawyer. Because back in high school, me and his daughter went to school together, and I would tutor her through English stuff because she struggled with grammar stuff, but I was good at it. And so later down the line, he became my lawyer. But anyways, and so that's that family, the father who's now my lawyer, gave me and my brother pin sets. So pin trading is actually a pretty big deal in Disney. And so we have a couple of lanyards of just Disney pins that I have displayed on my wall over there on this little hook. And I remember being so stoked, but I was always so shy to approach staff because you wear the pins, and then people like staff at Disney would have pins as well. You can walk up to them and ask them to trade with you. And so I was so shy. My brother would have to do it for me. He'd have to open up the conversation, then I'd trade and that kind of thing. But it was the most fun trip ever, and I have the fondest memories. I wouldn't consider myself a Disney girl now, but I do own a pair of mini ears I got from the trip, and I'm fond of the memory. And I have gone to Disney a couple more times afterwards, specifically in Japan. But I'm still fond of it. Not a Disney girl, but I'm fond of it. I have good memories. Yes, cast members. Yes, exactly. Yeah, of course. Gene, let me thank you for the super. The nerdiest thing about Papa Amare is his daughter. Hey, shut up! Shut up! He's an actual Trekkie. He's a Star Wars nerd and a Trekkie. Shut up. Alright? Crazy. Crazy. This one VHS I had a sing-along of Disney songs. Oh my god, no. I had a Shrek DVD that you put in like a CD player. And it was just Shrek covers. Like there's a 12 Days of Christmas Shrek version. Yeah. A fire-breathing dragon just for me. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. What was it? Something like that. I forgot. It was 3 blind mice. 2 was something else. Then the first was a fire-breathing dragon. I forgot. I forgot. Yeah, the interactive deity. Yeah, those were the days. Those were the days. Yeah. Yeah, but those were very fond days. But yeah, I very much take after my dad. Yeah. Crazy, crazy. Oops. Yeah. And so, yeah. I know it's not necessarily nostalgia per se, but did y'all ever get into creepypasta back in the day? I was low-key. So creepypasta, I had a weird relationship with it. I was afraid of a lot of creepypasta stories, yet I kept consuming them for some reason. I guess the thrill. I remember one of my classmates sent me the Jeff the Killer jump scare image, like the flashing lights one. And I remember it scared the shit out of me. Like I screamed in the middle of homeroom. And those were the days. Those were the days. I remember Smile Dog. And actually, one of my friends did this really unique cosplay of Smile Dog. We had... Here's more AiaAmareLIVE. We once did a creepypasta cosplay group. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I'm sorry to the world. I'm sorry to the universe. My friends and I did creepypasta cosplays. Guess who I did? I did Jane the Killer. It was cringe. It was embarrassing. But, you know, we don't talk about it anymore. And so... However, one of my friends actually had a very unique take on Smile Dog. Like, she did prosthetic makeup and everything. It was really cool. She actually got me into prosthetic makeup myself. Yeah. And so, it was just us having fun, but it was still cringe as fuck. Okay? What's worse? Creepypasta cosplay? Creepypasta cosplay or Homestuck cosplay. They're both two flavors of evil. Two flavors of just rancid evil. Okay? Yeah, we were having fun though. Like, I look back and I cringe really bad now, but at the conventions, people were begging us for photos. We got so many compliments. People would talk to us about their favorite creepypastas. And so, yeah. Now I look back and yeah, that was giga cringe. But at the time, that was fabulous. That was so much fun. We were talking to so many people. We found other people cosplaying like Tiki Toby and shit like that. It was a lot of fun. Honestly, it's not bad. Yeah. Jane the Kill's a spin-off. A spin-off of Jeff the Killer. The equally shitty. Yeah, we were having fun. No one got hurt. And it's... Sure, it's cringe, but like, Yeah. Oh, remember the rake would scare me. Yeah, that too. Yeah. Creepypasta cost us something interesting. Exactly. I remember, so my group consisted of Ben Drowned, Jane and Jeff, Tiki Toby, Smile Dog, and Sonic EXE. So, in our group, we had an unironic Sonic person. The thing is, it's like, looking back now, it was cringe, yes, but it was stupid and fun and no one got hurt, you know? But I look back and like, wow, whoa, that is some cringe. Oh my god, my bones, holy shit. It's the kind of cringe that makes me gnash my teeth a little bit. Okay, it was whoo, woo. Oh my god. It was crazy. Insane. Those were dark times. Dark times indeed. Yeah. But oh my god. Oh yeah, Who's phone is hilarious though. Yeah. Where in the screen? Yeah, there was like the I can't say the word, but there was the Squidward self yoink creepypasta. And it's just like this Zalgo-fied Squidward image. Yeah. Oh man, that's goofy as all hell. I kind of miss those days when I was like very openly cringe. I didn't really know I was cringe at all, but I thought I was the coolest shit ever actually. But man, simpler times. Simple times indeed. Yeah. Oh yeah, good old Zalgo. Yeah, I remember what happened. I don't know what happened to him. Yeah. But yeah, wild times. You still do it? Wow. Okay, bitch, damn. Well, I suppose I'm a VTuber, so I guess I'm a little cringe, but... Hey, y'all are watching the VTuber. Therefore, you are super cringe, okay? I may be a VTuber, but I'm just a streamer, a silly little streamer. And now, you're the ones watching the VTuber? You're the super chatting VTubers? Cringe. Watching VTubers? Cringe. Subscribing to VTubers? Cringe. Cringe. None of you are free of cringe. All of you, cringe. Most embarrassing behaviors. Shut up! Thank you for the super no one. Cringe, you are cringe. That's it. I'm gonna post cringe on main. Thank you. Wow, cringe. So very cringe. So embarrassing. So very embarrassing. Very embarrassing. I mean, peace. Yeah, low-key same. I don't think I'll ever make LARPing cool. LARPing is great though. It's a really good workout actually. Open Farton. Thank you for the Super Pinkerton. Cringe tag. I almost didn't see that heart emoji. There are some emojis that blend really, really well with the backgrounds, so I can't see it too good. Thank you for the Super Pinkerton. Thank you. There's no cringe task. Shut up. There's no cringe tax. No. I may be cringe, but I am free. It's an Akasai. No, you're not. Did you know that anytime you send an aka, the feds to get one step closer to your finding your address? No, to appearing at your address. Yeah. Brando, you don't want the feds on you. You don't want that. Thank you. Thank you, Pinkerton. Yeah. My browser crashed after you said cringe so many times. It's my special ability. Bring back AMVs. Listen, this is specific techno mix that has a furry on it, a green furry on it, that I still listen to this day. Alright. From 2011. Kenshin, thank you for the sopa. Cringe tax. Shut up! There's no cringe tax! So Aka sopas are tax evasion? Yeah, they are. And the feds will get you. They will get you. Thank you for the super, Kenshin. Come on. Thank you. Oh, what is it? Let me check. What was it? It was techno music 20. Let me see if I can find it. This is specific. I found it. Techno music, and there's a green furry on it. Yes, there it is. Listen to this later. Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. Listen to that later. There you go. Let me see. It's techno music in parentheses re-uploaded. Then it's uploaded by Ragebra, Ace Toshimi, Slay. Yeah, so cringe. Embarrassing. Most embarrassing. I watched AMV Hell 3 the other day. Parts of it have not aged well. Bro, who remembers the most frequently tapped into bands for AMVs, for at least the Naruto ones, were always Linkin Park. Always Linkin Park or the Three Doors Down. Always. Yeah, you know? I started having YouTube war flashbacks from my AMV days. Nice, nice. Remember the Maple Story AMVs? Maple Story AMVs? Crazy. Yeah! There's this one specific Breaking the Habit AMV of Naruto versus... No, Deidara versus Gaara. Okay? Nightcore? Hell yeah, I did! Hell yeah, I did! It's not TikTok music, it's Nightcore, and there's an anime girl on it! Okay? Exactly, exactly. Prime AMV material. I'm just saying. Yeah, that's crazy, because I remember as a kid being so into like anime and shit, but here I am as a VTuber. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm a VTuber now. I think if I appeared to younger Aya like in a dream as this, well, that'd be crazy. That'd be insane. I don't think young Aya would be able to process what the fuck's going on. Honestly, it's crazy and it's kind of poetic in a way. Like the very thing that I was teased for so much when I was a kid is now like, I guess the one thing that connects me to people the most. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, that was crazy. That's crazy. Huh. It's crazy how things turn out. Yeah. I guess, yeah, none of us fathom VTubers. Well, I think deep down, all of us wanted to be anime, so it's kind of the next best thing. Yeah, crazy. Crazy dial. Yeah. And now I can be a silly anime girl. Yeah. Now I'm a silly gooby on every day. It's the best. I gotta be silly with my burbies. Yeah. I mean, isekai or something being on a VTuber. I think VTuber's the next best thing though. Isekai requires you to, you know, make fucking die. And so I think the next best thing is to simply become a VTuber. Okay? But consider how rotted the VTuber sphere can be sometimes. Is it really any better than getting isekai'd? I don't know. Oh, Jesse, thank you for the sopa. Thank you. Remembering holiday gatherings with family makes me feel nostalgic. A lot of us have either passed or moved away, so we don't really have them anymore. Aww. Yeah, I feel low-key same. I am disowned from a section of my family because they're just weird like that. But I remember as a kid, we would get a lot of tropical storms and hurricanes in my area, and we'd have to evacuate and head for high ground. And one of my relatives lived like in some very high ground. She lived on top of a hill. And so we would go to her house and bunker out while we wait for the rains to pass. And, or if the power, if she had power. And I remember the kids would treat it like all one big, like a shindig. Or like a big, like, you know, family gathering. We'd play board games if the power went out. We'd light some candles and play board games and hang out and draw. It was a different time. It was fun. Yeah. Maybe besties if we were in anime. What period is that? I don't recall that actually. Huh. My first anime. I think my first anime. No, unironically Sailor Moon as a kid. But I think the ones I liked the most, like during my developmental years, were probably Death Note, DBZ, Naruto, obviously Bleach, Soul Eater, D&A Angel. I was really into Berserk. I liked the OVA, Devilman, Death Note, obviously, amongst others. And I remember back in my day, it was very rare to find another anime fan. It was extremely rare. In my elementary school, there was one other person in my very large class that watched anime. Only one other person. Anime back in the day, I think people don't understand how rare it was back in the day to actually know or watch anime. You know? That, it was rare. It was very, very rare. Oh yeah, I love Full Metal, of course. Yeah. What was FLCL again? What was that? I forgot what that was. I barely found it. Exactly, yeah! All my anime fans kicked in high school. Yeah. That was it. Yeah, exactly. It was very rare to find anime fans. Yeah. Fully Cooley? Huh. I don't know what that is. Huh? I have never seen... Oh, no, I know who these characters are. Oh! Huh, interesting. I must have missed this. Interesting. Do I have to revoke my weeb card? Huh, interesting. 2000. Oh, okay. Huh, I've watched anime from this time period. I guess this one just skipped me. Huh. I guess I just missed that one. Sorry if you hear the sounds of me trimming a nail. I have a hangnail. Sorry. Nail clipping ASMR. Okay, got it. Huh, interesting. Yeah, I recognize a couple of the characters. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Hellsing. Oh, man. Also, Black Butler. Brother, Black Butler. And I know that the FMA from 2003 is regarded as the inferior one compared to Brotherhood. And I understand that. I totally get it. Literally, the mangaka was not done writing. However, I love the opening. And I like a lot of parts of the first of 2003 FMA. I like a lot of parts of it. Not all of it, but I like a lot of parts of it, okay? Yeah. That was very wacky. Oh, gotcha. Huh. Yeah, I know. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Yeah. Shut up. Yeah, but to be fair, Uso goes hard. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. I love. Okay, I don't care what people say. I loved Conqueror of Shambhala. I cried like a bitch. I cry like a bitch. I don't care what anyone says. Conqueror of Shambhala made me cry like a bitch. To this day, it still does. I don't care what everyone says. I don't care. Conqueror of Shambhala made me cry. I cried so hard. Okay, damn. Oh man, no, it had me. It had me good. I was crying like a baby. Oh man. man, I remember not being okay for like days afterwards. Crazy. Yeah. I watch every now and then. Lil Kenny do the same. I think it was on Netflix for a while. I think it was. Like back when I was in college. How's my hangnail still there? What the hell? Where's my file? Where's my nail file? Oh yo! Where are the fiddlesticks in my nail file? Dang it. Oh, YouTube live from Crash. Thanks, YouTube. I love you and your memory leaks. YouTube and its silly little memory leaks. Guys, please be patient. So, an indie company. A small indie company, please be patient. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Do any of you guys have childhood trauma? But in like the fun way. In the fun way. It's like I remember I fell asleep in front of the TV when I was a kid. And I remember it jumped to what was it? Goosebumps, the TV show. I woke up to Goosebumps and it scared the shit out of me as a child. Okay? As in the non-actual trauma way, the fun trauma. Yeah, I fell asleep in front of the TV, and then I wake up to the Goosebumps show. Yeah, it messed me up. It messed me up. It fucked me up for a while. Okay, it messed me up properly for a while. Yeah, that show was very scary for the demographic. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, saying the Goosebumps books are really popular in my library. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think there's also a Discovery Channel show, The Haunting or A Haunting, something like that. But it would just like replay past like ghost experiences of people who had them, and I remember I was so scared. No, oh my god, I remember. So, I remember me and my brother were up late watching TV. It wasn't even that late, and we weren't. Well, I think we were just watching Toonami or something. It was like 10 p.m. And so, I love Mr. Meaty though. I still like it. Most of the stream was lit. So, me and my brother were up late watching like anime, right? And this was maybe like a month after I woke up to Goosebumps on the TV, right? And so, the backyard of the house has like so this is right after we moved, and so our backyard has a lot of like little small bushes and trees. And I remember it was a pretty cold night. It was like near winter. It was a cold night, and so we have a special, I forgot what plant it was, but we had a special like bush that was kind of sensitive to temperature, and so we didn't have to cover the other plants, but Dad did cover this one bush because apparently the species of plant was kind of like sensitive to temperature, so he covered it. And so I remember the Goosebumps thing was still fresh in my mind. It's late, it's dark, we're watching anime, and I see movements out of the corner of my eye. I turn to the garden because from the living room we have a clear view of the backyard, and I noticed that it was a little windy, the trees were moving around and that kind of thing. And so all the bushes were getting like jostled. Eventually, I go back to watching the TV. I see more movement out of the corner of my eye. I turn again, and the sheet that was used to cover that one bush had been blown off, and it was now like traveling across the yard, and it brushed past the window I was looking at and scared the shit out of me. I was like, ah, ghosts, demons even. Excellent. It scared the shit out of me. That was scary. An actual sheet ghost. Literal sheet ghost, okay? A child's imagination is something else, I'm telling you. Yeah. Oh my god. Have you seen a movie called A Fire in the Sky, Florentina? There's a movie where this guy gets kidnapped by aliens and has one of the most upsetting like alien abduction scenes in like cinematic history. It's genuinely very upsetting. It's horrifying. I don't fear aliens, but that made me fear aliens, kind of. Kind of like mayhaps the worst thing ever, actually. Yeah, absolutely trauma-inducing. Fire in the Sky. When you get a chance, take a look at it. It's pretty good. I think, what year was it? It's like 1990 something. It's one of the older. It's a kind of an older film. Yeah. I don't know. What if like the aliens? I don't know. Like, I don't know. I feel like aliens would have like a hard time taking over Earth now because we have a lot of monster fuckers. Yeah. I think humans have a lot of monster fuckers among them. So I think that aliens wouldn't be as big of an issue anymore because we have less fear of them. We're more horny for them than we've ever been in our entire lives. Like, never in human history has humanity reached this level of freaky. You know? I think humanity's freaky levels is precisely the thing keeping aliens from invading us. You know? There's enough monster fuckers in the world that, like, I think it has single-handedly protected Earth from alien invasion because they know we freaky as hell. You know? Jarvis, please activate freak mode. You know? Yeah, I'll take them. In battle, right? In battle? In battle, clairvoyant? Clairvoyant Nara, in battle, right? In battle? Right? Crazy. Insane. Insane, actually. Madness. Utter madness. Kind of bonkers. You see, yeah, I think humanity's freak levels have been keeping space safe for us. That's why aliens don't fuck with us, you know? Yeah. Clairvoyant, answering with the skrunkle emoji is not a proper response. Thank you. Honestly, Skrunkle could probably kill all the aliens. I think Skrunkle's powerful enough. Yeah. I think what's more likely to win? An advanced alien civilization or an eldritch being called Skrunkle? I think Skrunkle got this in the bag, honestly. Yeah. I think the aliens can see the future. That's why they don't invade because they saw how freaky we can get. Exactly. They saw the freak levels of the humans, and it's too much. We're too freaky. Yeah. Even I could get freaky with an alien. If they just wear full plate and I can't see them, they don't make any noise, then maybe. You know? I am very attracted to the idea of a spectral being or eldritch being living inside a suit of armor. I do find that sexy. So who knows? Who knows? If they can play the part. Yeah. What if Skrunkle was the alien? Yeah. And humanity has been feeding her like offerings in order for her not to destroy the universe. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Calvin and Hobbes. I missed that. Those are simpler times. I remember that. That was great. I would always read the comics. My school library had the comics, so we'd read them. And my brother and I would share them. I'll take them. Clairvoyant, what the fuck? I wonder how Aya feels with the Plaga armor? The Plaga? What's Plaga armor? The Plaga Super? Plaga armor. Oh, Plague armor. Oh, Plague armor? From RE4. Ooh, that's pretty cunty though. That's a slay. A parasite living in a suit of armor is kind of a slay though. Las Plagas? Huh. Las Plagas. Oh, there it is! Las Plagas. Okay. Oh, sorry. That was weird. Okay, I googled something very wrong. I think I hate that. I don't like the way the teeth are sticking out like that. That upsets me. Yeah. Although this version looks kind of like the face hugger from Alien a little bit. Yes, yonic, less yonic though, less coochie adjacent. Yeah. Flaga Oopa. What is a Flaga Oopa? What a Flaga Oopa? What would consist of Flaga Oopa? Because we have Aka, Daka, Triple Baka, Quadruple Fuck Me Up, and Chonka. Probably inspired by it. Yeah, probably. Yeah. I remember the great movie ride at Disney World. The alien section genuinely scared me as a child. I remember during my very first trip at Disney, and when I was in 4th grade, I went to see the great movie ride, and the alien section traumatized me. That was scary. What the fuck do you mean the xenomorph drops in from the ceiling? What the fuck? We were in Mary Poppins earlier. What happened? Baka. Na 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 na. Hi, Axe. Hoi. A plague oopa, a plague supa. Yeah, it gives me the bubonic plague. That sounds fun. I mean, I like it now, but this I think the ride's been replaced though. Yeah, I think it's a different ride now. Rip. Ripperonis! Rip. Maybe you're just easy to scare. I am not easy to scare. Y'all think... Wow! You think just because I'm a girl, I have strong emotions or something? Wow, Axe. Wow, woman hater. Wow! You think you can surprise me or something? Wow! Amazing. Wow. Watch out, Mick! He can say you! Wow, Axe casually outing himself as a hater. Insane. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, I can't believe it. Misogyny on main. Ridiculous. I love being randomly antagonistic for no fucking reason. I can't believe it. Wow. Boo! Shut the fuck up, Brando! You're not looking... It's a fake one, see? It's a fake one! You can't scare me that easily, Brando. What do you think I am? A baby? I am not! You have to work a lot harder than that, bestie. I ain't that scareable. Thank you for the super, Brando. Thank you. You get scared your own shadow? No, shut the fuck up. Silence. Silence, knave. Thank you for the super, Brando. But it's not gonna work on me. I'm too powerful. Unfortunately, princess. You cannot scare me, princess. Yeah, I'm too rock steady. Yeah, crazy. Yeah. Well, it's because you're a hater, Axe. You're one of my biggest haters. So naturally, I must come to the natural conclusion. Yeah. Shut up, Javier. You don't know that. Anyways. Been scared by my own hair. Shut the fuck up. No, I have not. I love my hair. No. Oh, Cowboy Bebop. Oh, hell yeah. I unironically love Akira. I know that Akira is also like a meme culture. Not meme culture, but an anime like cultural touchstone. Also, what's that one city? I think it's... there's a one older anime movie. Hold on. There's a... I forgot the name of the movie. It's an older anime movie. And I remember that there was the plot is convoluted, but the opening scene is an agent fornicating with a woman. Alas, she's actually a spider demon. It's not Berserk, by the way. I know they would start the same. Eventually, the secret agent, the Asian guy has to pair up with a demon who's very androgynous and sexy as a partner. And something city. I forgot what the enemy was. Dang, it's gonna bug me. No! Dang it! No. Yeah, I've talked about that before. I forgot what the name of the movie was. Dang it! Stupid goldfish brain. Not Sin. Is it Sin City? Is it Wicked City? It is Wicked City! Guys. Guys, I'm gonna be so real. Where's... Okay. I'm trying to find... Who's the... Where is it? Yeah, the woman? His partner? Hot! Oh my god! It's the slightly androgynous kind of vibe. Bro, not gonna lie. Caught me simping. Not gonna lie, besties. It's the long nails, women in suits with the red lipstick and the sultry eyes. Got me messed up. I think it's like Makia or something like that. I forgot. But like, no, she's hot. She's hot. I love women in suits. When I was watching Hellsing, I wasn't looking at Alucard, I was looking at Integra. Okay, maybe I was looking at Alucard too. Maybe I was cross-eyed, I don't know. Hellsing really is just the bi nightmare. Yeah, crazy. Aya actually just pretends to hate bugs because she's hot for arachnids. Silence! I don't like arachnids. No, gross. Gross buggies. Ewy. Yucky. I don't like buggies. Buggies are all the worst. The only good bug is a dead bug. We need a slur for bugs. We need a new slur. We need a new slur for bugs. We have clanker for robots. We need one for bugs now. We need another slur. Okay? We need a crawler. A crawler could work. Reminds me of like the in COD zombies, like the crawler ones. Yeah. We need a new slur. Maybe crawler? Let me take off my card again. It's because we have crawler and clanker. We need another slur. Okay? If bugs or robots were to ever take over the world, I need to be known as target number 1. Like public enemy number 1. Well, some insects fly, they also crawl. They can do both. Yeah, they're not just flyers, are they? Crunchy legs? Multi-legs? No, but then doggies and kitties have multi-legs. I don't know, crawlers. I like crawlers. Yeah. Whenever Skynet or like the bug invasion and like if the Tyranids ever take over, I need to be enemy number 1. Crawling in my crawl. Yeah, I need that. Split lips? Does that mean coochie? Does that... Is that coochie? Does that mean coochie? It's like... It sounds coochie. Is it coochie? Your upper... True! Huh. Anyways. Huh. Anyways. Okay, maybe not. Let's call them crawlers. Yeah, Clank. Oh, I love District 9. Can I be real? I know it's not that good of a movie or whatever, but I like District 9. I liked it. I love the gratuitous gore in it. It's like, bro, like when this one guy in a watchtower gets exploded by the alien mech torpedo, he just turns into just red goo. He just turns into goo. He turns into like the slime ASMRs. Okay, I couldn't help it. Then I think District 9 was like critically like a kind of mixed, I think. Yeah, I really like District 9. I love sci-fi horror. No, it wasn't even horror, just sci-fi. Yeah, it's fun. I like it. Yeah. I think up there with my favorite alien movies next to like the the Alien and Aliens. I like both. Yeah, they're both good. I like District 9. Did they ever have a sequel? I don't know. I feel like that movie shouldn't have a sequel. Oh, it's not. Oh, I didn't know that. I don't pay attention to those to award shows. How are Oscars decided anyways? By the public? Or by, like, a secret society of film snobs? Yeah, I hate Jiggy Cam. An Academy of Performing Arts? Okay, so a secret society of snobs. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. I have to thank the Academy. Oh! Did you know that? There's an athletic store called Academy. And when I was a dumb little kid, I thought for some reason Academy, the sports goods store, sponsored the Oscars. And so when they thanked the Academy, I was like, oh, I'm so glad that the sports store has funded the Oscars. It's very apparent I was never a very smart child. I was very stupid. I was a very stupid kid. I was never the brightest. You see, that's why Mom and Dad were so worried about me. You know? Have seen Sinners? Not yet. I saw too many ads for it and I got annoyed to never want to see it. I'll be so real. I saw way too many ads for Sinners. Like, everywhere. It was on Twitter, it was on Reddit. I got so tired of it. And I had this stupid bias that if you show me ads for anything too many times, I will actively avoid it to spite you. Because that is annoying. It is annoying. I like Christmas family. No, my family put me in charge of putting the movie we will watch for Christmas Eve. I chose District 9. I was not allowed to choose after 10 years and chose Annihilation. The bear scene! So good. You know? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It literally means gym. Slay. Yeah, but I was just like, you advertise this too many times? Okay, I'm not gonna watch it then. Like, oh, you spend good hard money in advertising? You're gonna lose money on me, thank you. Okay. Yeah, I heard Weapons is good. I heard people raving about that one. And maybe it's just my lesser internet usage, but like, I didn't see any ads for it, to be honest. Yeah, interesting. Interesting. Yeah. I think sometimes... Yeah, exactly, Random Boy, exactly. If you see an ad too many times, yeah, I just get bored of it. Like, I'm going to actively avoid it now, just to spite you, you know? You've pissed me off now. Yeah, Sinners is great. Yeah, too bad the overwhelming marketing ruined it for me. Maybe I'll get around to watching it. Maybe not. More likely not. Again, just because that marketing was so annoying. I'm still mad about it, by the way. I'm still mad about it. It was annoying. Do you watch superhero movies? No. The last superhero movie I actually enjoyed was Wolverine and Deadpool. Deadpool, Wolverine, whatever. Pardon me. Yeah. The last superhero movie I actually enjoyed was Deadpool and Wolverine. Also, just Hugh Jackman. Just Hugh Jackman. That was recent. Oh. I thought you were speaking French. I thought you were speaking French. I was like, ooh, Axe knows French. Crazy. Sorry. I was like, oh, accent. Ooh, French. Was it? I don't know. Maybe you just secretly knew French or something. I don't know. I don't know. I can't judge you. You know. You know. I don't know. I just assumed you decided to speak French out of nowhere. Who knows? You know. What if you're just feeling like it, you know? Aya, what is France to you? A meme. France is only real if it's funny to me. That's kind of it, honestly. Yeah. All of Europe can't be real. Not all those countries. It can't be real. You know? Yeah. Yeah, oui. I know le porte means the door. I know that one. Yeah, the door. Feeling hashtag French. Cujo die. Mods destroy. Mods zap Cujo with the prawn, the District 9 mech suit cannon that turns people into red fucking mist. That was crazy, bro. It's like a watermelon. Bro, it's like, you know, like that scene from District 9 where the main character who's transforming into an alien hops into the alien mech suit. Then there's a guy from a watchtower shooting at him with a rifle, and so he turns around and hits him with a torpedo or like a missile or whatever, and he just explodes like into like red paste. It's like you know those videos of people tying rubber bands around watermelons until they explode? That's what he looks like. He just looks like an exploded watermelon. Yeah, Wech. Well, Cujo asked for a new baptismal name, so I named him Wech. Yeah. And so that's all due to the Aiadmirers, okay? Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Okay? I'm going to hit them with the District 9 torpedo of justice and turn you into paste. Then there'll be like funny red stains everywhere. Yeah. There'll be funny red stains and then you'll be dead. Yeah. Every Aiadmirer who disagrees with the gooby will be shot with torpedoes until they're reduced to paste. Yeah. Red, shut the fuck up! You guys should not give Aya too much power. I already have all the power. It's too late. It's too late. I have all the power. Call me Powerline. I got all the power. No, they won't be. Yes, they will! Yes, they will, but what are you gonna do about it? Cry? Shut up, Andrew. Alright? I have plenty of torpedoes. Silence, pun! Silence! Nah! Shut up! Shut up! I'm very powerful. I'm very powerful! Yeah. Decibel, I literally know where you live now. Literally. Powerline! Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up! And it's that's for the Mesophilic period. I want to be a Neanderthal. Oh, you want to be a Neanderthal? Pfft. Bitch, I'm going back to the primordial soup. You're not thinking nostalgic enough, bestie. You're not thinking nearly nostalgic enough. Okay? Why go for that time period when you can be literally... You can literally be primordial soup. Come on. Come on. Okay? Oh, to be a simple prehistoric water bug getting captured and killed by a Bronto Scorpio. Okay? That is the ideal life for me. It is not time for Red Brando. Shut up! Brando, I'm gonna turn you into paste. I'm gonna nerf you. I'm going to destroy you. Okay? I have plenty of power! I have lots of power, okay? Yeah. I'm gonna burp. Excuse me. Excuse me. What color face? Brando? I wish I could crawl out of this monitor like the Ring Girl. Alright. Silence, Brando! Mods, duct tape Brando to the wall. Yeah. You cannot intimidate me with your tactics, Brando. I am now immune. You've been duct taped. You have no power as foul beast. No! You are the foul beast. Yeah. Aiadmirers are foul beasts. And I will not tolerate their nonsense any longer. Horrible, nasty burbies. Horrible, nasty burbs. Yeah. Disgusting. Look at this Aiadmirer. Look at this. Here's what your typical Aiadmirer looks like. Okay? This horrible, nasty beast! Look at it! Look at
Disgusting. Look at it. Horrible. Look at this. Look at this creature. Look at the creature. This is your typical Aiadmirer. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it in his fury. Disgusting. Pinkerton, shut up! Silence, Pinkerton. Look at it. A creature of fury. A creature of fury. Disgusting. Thank you, Decibel, for the beautiful fan art. Disgusting. A horrible, nasty creature. Absolutely disgusting. A nasty creature, ain't it? Alright. Prime bird physique. It's so scrumbly. Why does it look all... It's so scrumbly. It looks like you just went to a salon for just white-haired people and you're like a piece of mochi and you just fell on the floor. You know? Arel, don't use your... Look, we're so cute though. Don't use your kawaii bullshit on me. Don't bat your little burby eyes at me. I often feel nostalgic towards things I never actually experienced. I don't know the name for that. Oh yeah! Isn't it like Wander... No, no. I forgot what it was. Yeah, I forgot. It's very vaporwave. Very vaporwave vibes. Well, I feel that feeling when I listen to vaporwave. It's very scrungly. Yeah. Yeah. And that's what Brando looks like right now. Brando's really barking up the tree, but unfortunately, I've duct taped him to the wall, and now you've been rendered useless. You've been rendered harmless. Every Aiadmirer can be countered with a singular roll of duct tape. Kawaii. Shut the fuck up, Axe. Yeah, alright. Yeah, it's like opposite deja vu. Yeah. Hi, Sally. Hi. Hi. Yeah. Unfortunately, I've duct taped Brandon to the wall. I have to pee. I have to pee. Good. I'll be right back. BRB. And don't do anything stupid or also funny. Here, stare at this thing. Here, okay, there you go. BRB. without behaving? Are the burbies behaving? If the burbies are not behaving, they must be destroyed. I'll have no choice but to destroy them. I'll put you into a sock and start slamming you against the wall. As God intended, of course. Yeah, hi. You've been good? I don't know, debatable. Very debatable. Aiadmirers are all just naturally ill-behaved, okay? You want in on this? No, thank you. I would not be... anyways. Anyways. I love to embarrass Axe. Yeah. Axe is stinky and deserves it. Why? You said it. What do you mean? What? This is but a small sample of my power. I must remind Aiadmirers of their place. Yeah. I must remind Aiadmirers of their place. They are weak. They are small. And they live under my mercy. Okay? You live under my mercy. You're only alive because I allow you to be. Okay? Remember. All it takes is for me to perceive you. That's all it takes. I perceive you and it's over. Okay? Yeah. You see, some Aiadmirers live in constant fear. For example, Caraway. Caraway hides from stream. Caraway does not comment in chat because they're a coward! They're afraid of me. Simp Max, good luck with that Axe. Good luck. Good luck with that. Under your mercy, we wouldn't mind under your hoot? Under your... Bless your heart. I'll let you figure that one out now. I'll come back to you once you figure out what you're trying to say. All Aiadmirers deserve suffering. Yeah. Thank me later. You should thank your Oshi for being so merciful and kind and letting you exist despite being pathetic small burbies. No, only I can be Upid though. No, take it back. Only I can be Upid. There's only enough stupidity in the stream for one person, and it's me. VTuber bullies and threatens her audience, is promptly arrested for her stinkiness. No, I'll gladly bully the Aiadmirers. It's my God-given right. Axe, I literally have a black belt. And at my dojo, people didn't want to spar me because I'd hit really hard. we wore safety gear, of course, but back in the day at the dojo, they didn't want to. Not many people wanted to spar with me because I hit quite hard. It's not about the size of your muscles, but how you use them. I'm not even tiny. No. We studied the blade. That's a butter knife. Darling, that's a plastic cafeteria knife. But does that mean make you heavy? Aya stomps are about weight. No, it's about power. Okay, I'd spar with Aya. Kya. Queasy. Don't underestimate our butter knife anyways. Isn't it bent? I've also black belt. A leather one. I bought a leather one a month ago. I have like a black belt with a little heart buckle on it too. It's got a heart buckle. I will let you beat me up actually. Good. Your blood will fly everywhere. The Aiadmirers will be beaten bloody. Beaten to a pulp. Blood everywhere. Splatter. And then I lick the blood up. And it feeds my soul. Yeah. It's a tactical curve. Bless your heart. Yeah, exactly, Corgi. That's it. Miss Amare can suplex me.
I bet she can.
But yeah. Dang, it reminds me I do need a new belt. I got a new one not too long ago. Yeah. And then I become the Red Vengeance. The Red Vengeance. I'm covered in the blood of my enemies. It's like this scene from the Vivitch where she mashes up baby flesh and puts on her naked body
I'd be the Red Vengeance. That's kind of a slay comic book name, though. It's kind of a slay comic book name. It's actually pretty cool. Yeah. It's pretty slay. Yeah, I could probably flip people, though, because I'm quite good at judo. I'm still pretty good at it. I'm pretty good. I can flip Machan. Machan's a bit taller than me, too. Yeah. No, I would not slip. I have my Crocs on. I put my Crocs on sports mode. I can't slip. Okay? Yeah, Vavitch. Can you flip me? Yeah. I could flip you. Am I flipping Machan? I don't know. Why not? Shut up, Corgi! Shut up! How do you feel I regularly threaten you with financial instability? Yeah, breaking news! I am my abuser mod! I'll have you know, Machan is fine. I love the kind of woman who literally just kill me. Slay. Like, iconic line from Cowboy Bebop, honestly. I would sell the flip so hard. Eh? Like, so what? Machan... What?! Machan is fine. She's fine. Oh, she actually recently busted up her ankle, but that's fine. She just rolled her ankle, but she's fine, okay? She doesn't need a GoFundMe for flipping. I didn't flip her that hard, okay? It was very gentle, alright? She has carpeted floors in her place. Alright? Y'all act like I abused my mom. What the fuck? No, shut up! Silence! Oh, the rest of... Oh, I see Axe. No! Machan... What?! No, I did not bust up her ankle, okay? No! No! God, no! Shut the fuck up, Baba Booey. Thank you for... She's not in the hospital! She's fine! I don't beat her up! I'm a carpet girl. I love me a carpet. Although I do love wooden floors, but mostly carpet. Wooden floors with rugs. Thank you for the orange silver, Baba Booey. Baba Booey, what the fuck? Y'all act like I abuse my mod. I do not. I do not! Oh, hi, Mark. Oh, hi, Baba Booey. Thank you for the super Baba Booey. I do not abuse my mod. Damn, what the fuck? Y'all just pretend I'm a psychopath. You should abuse me instead. Thank you for the orange super Baba Booey. Thank you. She does not need a care package. She's already cared for. I care for her. You'll never admit to beating her up. We need proof of life. What? But she's under contract not to say anything. I literally can't defend myself. She's taking an oath of silence. She's literally custody. She just doesn't talk. Okay? No, she's a sister of silence. Pardon me, wrong one. Thank you for the super mundane. Denial's the first way. Shut up! I did not hit her. I did not. Shut up! She's literally in a vow of silence, okay? She beats her opponent. What? Shut up! Machan is so dead the whole time. Was dead the whole time. Aya crushed her with her butt. Shut up! Aya said, no! Shut up! Very cool. Thank you for the super. Here you go, Machan. No! Stop! Stop! Machan, say nothing if she beats you. Bro, she can't even talk. She literally can't even talk. What are you on? What are you on? Literally, what are you on? Literally, what... I just checked. So, I just checked my YouTube live room. Because I was checking if I missed a super chat. Brando? Brando, wanna come to the front of the class? Brando? Brando? Anyways. Just imagine, you know that cat? The image of the cat getting hit with a torpedo and like the There's like an explosion overlaid on top. That's Brando just now. Okay? Thank you for the Aka. What the fuck is wrong with you? Brando! Thank you for the Aka Super. I was peeing! I was peeing and then you deleted it? What is wrong with you? Thank you for the Aka Super. Mods! Machan, destroy this man. Machan, string him up and destroy him. I put him in jail. Machan, beat him up in the prison, please. Thank you. Thank you for the super. Thank you, no one. Machan, feeling fun. Make sure you have some peace. She's fine! What the fuck? You know what? You know what? It's a Pika Super. Yeah, it's a hidden Akasupa. Thank you for the Akasupa. When you scream like that, you sound like a loud bird. Mods kill Axe too. Machan is fine! Thank you for the Akasupa, Brando. What the fuck? What the fuck? Mods, kill this guy. Mods, throw this man into the gulag and feed him a single crumb of bread. Thank you. Thank you for the Akasupa. Also, I'll have you know, the Akasupa said dork. Wow, calling me slurs now? Wow. Wow. Brando fucking called me a slur. Insane. Insane. Bonkers. Insane. Wow. The D slur? Crazy. 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 Thank you. Thank you for the super Thank you, thank you. Wait, can I get beat up by Machan too? Listen, Machan's not the one with the black belt. I am. Okay? Thank you for the super. I can't believe Aya destroyed Brando for literally nothing. Can't see any reason to have done that. Can't believe Aya is just making reasons to detonate us now. Listen, I don't need a reason. I am God here, okay? Vivicore, thank you for the super. Super, use Volt Tackle. I'm immune. I absorb your volts through my succulent melon breasts. And they do no damage. Thank you, Vivicore. Thank you for the super. I can't believe you killed me for a zone that doesn't even exist! Brando, how dare you? How dare you take my peeing, me peeing, as an opportunity to be goofy? How dare you? Mods, destroy this person. Mods, I'm a ground type. My ass so fat keeps me planted on the ground. Ass so fat, it keeps me planted on the ground. Ass so fat, I surpass the weight limits. Machan gives a strong silent type, my hero. In the kindest way possible. Machan is a creature. Machan is kind of a creature. Hi, Z. Hi, Z. Hi. Hi. Mwah! A gift for you. A gift for you. Yeah, she's kind of like criatura. And so, yeah. So we lived together for a little bit in college, but not always. So one year we didn't live together, but we were neighbors. And so she accidentally locked herself out of her apartment, and she's waiting for her roommate to come back. And so, she knows the passcode to get into my building, and she has one of my spare keys. And so, she didn't text me. She didn't text me or anything. I come back from, like, work, and there she is sleeping in my fucking bed. So, I come home. She's opened a bag of chips and left it on the counter. She ate a bowl of pho I prepared in the fridge. She used my laptop to do her homework, and she passed out in my bed. Just damn, okay, bitch, you're comfortable as fuck, okay? Alright, fair enough. She's a fucking creature, okay? Hi, cutie. You're a cutie, Z. Thank you for the super baby core. Surf? Surf's up, dude. Isn't there a penguin movie? Like Surf's Up with penguins in it? Literal wife material. Shut up. Okay? And so, yeah, Machan, literally Goldilocks. Yeah. Exactly. She could just skinwalk as me for all I know, Jeebus. Thank you. No, legit, I was like, shit, someone in my apartment? It's just... But then I saw her shoes. She wears these platform shoes, and I was like, oh, it's Machan. No, we're good. It's fine. She had her platform sneakers. I'm like, yep, it's Machan. Alright, we're good. Oh, really? So, okay, that's so... Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Nostalgic? Yeah, nostalgic things, Kacho. Thank you for the Aka Sopa, Brenda. How dare you hide it? How dare you delete it? How dare you? Okay, silence. Alright? No, listen. I'm going to put aside the abuse allegations right now. I have never abused my mod. Never. Okay? Alright? Machan is spoiled, okay? I buy her lunch all the time. She's straight chillin', okay? Alright? She gets to see my outfits before most other people do. Now, the only mod I actively abuse is my brother. But that's because he deserves it. So, yeah. So, the only mod I'm willing to admit I regularly bully is my brother. But that's because he's my sibling and he deserves it. So, yeah. Not the Google Docky. Rules for persuasion. No, I cannot be persuaded. No. I love Pokemon Emerald, Kacho. Leave the Mario alone. Listen, if he can cure cancer, he can figure out how to moderate. It's fine. He's literally a cancer researcher. He can figure it out. He's a big boy. He can do it. I believe in him. He can figure it out. He is the preferred child. It's fine. Yeah. Sometimes I bully him. Sometimes I bully him when... Okay, this one was really mean. But it's like, you know, siblings get each other, you know? To be fair, he's called me weird things before. And so, I once texted him. I think, what did he say? He roasted me to shit for something. I forgot what. Then I responded with... bro, why are you trying to cure cancer? You are the cancer. And then he started sending me pictures of bugs to scare me. So, yeah, that... In case you wonder how me and my brother interact. In case you wonder how we interact. My brother then assaulted me with pictures of bugs I'm afraid of. And so I was afraid to check my phone for a full day. But yeah, exactly. Our DMs look vicious. Our text messages are completely vicious. But Machan, no. Machan is happy, healthy, and spoiled. My brother, however, yeah, I do bully him. But that's because he bullies me too, so... Good, you should live in fear. Fuck you, Axe! Why do you hate me? I already live in fear of the Aiadmirers. No! No! Okay? It's right on side. Exactly. When you talk about nostalgic stuff, I'm playing 24/7. I'm playing 24/7. This game where you can run your own boutique, be your hairstyles, makeup artist, and top model at the same time. Is it Stardoll? Is it Stardoll? Is it Fantage? Stardoll? Mies? I like Stardoll. There's no way Machan's... I'm like... What? Okay, Machan does bully me. She sends me the stupid meme of the cat laughing at me. If chat ever disses me or anything, she'll be lurking on stream and text me the stupid picture. If you go through the gallery between, like, of our texts... Ostal Savi... Ah, I never played that one. She keeps sending me the picture. I don't hate you. I'm actually very fond of you, but making you angry is very funny. That's bullying, Axe! Wow! Axe is a bully now! A bully! You're being mean to Goob! Ray, what the fuck? What the hell, Ray? Silence! Don't make fun of me! No me! Has she sent it today? No. No. Very cool, thank you for the super. Fake bro bullying is not cool, Aya. Not cool. Not cool. Shut up, it's cool if I do it. Okay, silence!
No mean to gooby. No mean.
Ma-chan, don't. Ma-chan, if you have respect for me as a friend, you won't do it, okay? No. No. You're extra cute and you're pouty. Shut up!
No.
Stinkies. Nasty burbies. Wow. Encouraging bullying in 2025 is crazy. Insane. Do it. No. No, Ma-chan is loyal to me only because I don't abuse her. And she's spoiled. And so Ma-chan is completely loyal to me and would never betray me because I'm her favorite. Okay? Yeah. You can't just bribe her! No! Bubba Booey, I swear to God, thank you for the super. You can't just bribe my mod. You can't just bribe her. Shut up. You can't just bribe her out of nowhere. Come on. You can't just bribe her. Shut up. Thank you for the super. Thank you, Bubba Booey. Wow, bribing the mods? Insane. Insane. No, please stop! Shut up! Thank you for the super, Bubba Booey. What do you mean, please? No! Shut up! Wow, y'all love interacting with my moderator more than you love interacting with me. Ridiculous. Why don't you Oshi my mod then? What the fuck? Thank you for the orange super, Bubba Booey. Thank you for the yellow super, Bubba Booey. Thank you! Hot pot for a... Stop! Stop it! Bubba Booey, stop it! It'd be really funny! Stop! Stop it! Shut the fuck... Ma-chan's not debuting! Thank you for the pink super, Bubba Booey! No! Bad! No! Absolutely fucking not! Absolutely fucking not! You're paying her to bully me! She fucking texting me, what if I do it? No! You ain't doing shit! Thank you for the pink super, Bubba Booey! Wow, condoning bullying? Insane. What the fuck? Edo, thank you for the super. Pretty please with Kobe beef on the side. Or main, whatever you like, Ma-chan. Wow. I hate you guys. Shut the fuck up. God damn. Stop condoning bullying. Bullying in the Big 25 is crazy. Insane. I hate her. She sent me a picture of herself doing the pose. She sent me a picture of her laughing at me. Stop! I'm turning off my phone. I'm turning my phone off. I'm over this. I'm so over this. I'm turning my phone off. I'm not dealing with this shit anymore. I'm not dealing with this bullshit. This is some fuckery. She sent me a picture. She sent me this blurry ass picture of her laughing and pointing at the camera. I hate her. I can tell she's doing skincare. She has her fucking skincare patches on. Shut the fuck up. I hate her. What? You should be my biggest fan. What the fuck? I hate it. The herald for my... Wow. Bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Shut the fuck up, Ida. Thank you for the super. Thank you, Ma-chan. Enjoy your Kobe beef. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. I'm gonna poison her. You know, I think I will resort to mod abuse now. I think I have no choice now. I think I should. I think she deserves it. Honestly. I think she deserves it. Thank you for the super Pinkerton. Tips for Ma-chan services. I'm gonna ban her. I'm gonna ban her from my own chats. God damn it! Yo, my boy Joe's here! Yo! Hi, Joe, what's up? Hey! Welcome back! Wait, guys, wait, no, my biggest fan's here! Hi, Joe, what's up? Ban... Did I say ban? What the fuck? The fuck you mean, Axe? The fuck you mean by that? We tell Aya not to listen to her excessive self-doubt, but... Her excessive self-doubt, but also gaslighting and thinking her mod is more powerful than Aya. Not gonna lie, we kinda don't help. I wonder why. I wonder why. Jesse, thank you for the super. Probably really nostalgic. Do you remember the scene of those wild anti-drug? Yes! Oh my god. Some of them were actually mortifying though. Like, oh my god, no! Me and Machan had the same trauma story. Like, no, literally, it's like, so, back in my day, falling asleep in front of the TV was very common before bed. Like, I think every kid has that experience, don't they? Where they go downstairs, they watch TV, after Cartoon Network is all wrapped up, after Toonami's all wrapped up, you get, like, random, like, late-night anti-drug ads. And, like, some of them are psychotic. Like, legit, me and Machan have nightmares about the exact same one. There's this one PSA that's like, it's a puppet. It's like a puppet show, right? And so it's like so it's a dark alley, and this guy in sunglasses and a trench coat, he's a puppet, by the way. He approaches these kid puppets. He's like, "Hey kids, want to try some bleep?" It's expletive substance. And then they're like, nah, man, that's uncool." And they walk away. And he pulls off his sunglasses, and he looks fucked up. He looks fucked up. Bro, like, Machan and I have literally the same exact nightmare. Exactly the same trauma. It's crazy. That's why Machan and I are so close. Thank you for the super, Jesse. No, but it would not be funny if I got banned. I know that the anti substance movement in America is really strong, because back in the late 90s to like mid 2000s, there was a big push to fight back against the prevalence of such substances in America, and so it was really big back in the day. I think we still occasionally get them, but back in the day they were everywhere. You couldn't go a single day without seeing a single ad. It was a lot. It was a lot. Yeah. Oh, Mundane, thank you for the super. Don't you put it in your mouth? The only thing I put in my mouth is tiefling cooch, but thank you. Yeah. Oh yeah, DARE! Yeah, the DARE program. I remember we had these like temperature-sensitive pencils where like it was blue, but if you warmed your hand over parts of the pencil, they turned red. Yeah. Yeah, we also had like an anti-smoking week and that kind of thing. It's like we got these little wristbands that was like, you know, like smoking is a terrible habit. Don't smoke. It's no joke. Like there's a whole song behind it. Viviqua, thank you for the super. I still remember the ad cancel commercial. Which one's that one? I forgot. Which one's that one? I don't remember. Yeah, but there was a hard crackdown on that kind of stuff back in the day. Yeah. I think like, have y'all ever seen the I think it's not American. I think it's actually a British PSA. I think it's like this guy. It's this guy who's texting and driving. Which, mind you, guys, I have no tolerance for that. Perhaps call me a prude. I think I'm just being realistic and being reasonable here. Don't text and drive. Like, if you're at a red light and you're checking your phone real fast, that is as much as I'll allow with phone interaction. Girl, every car has Apple CarPlay now. Or something equivalent. You can swap songs with a console on your wheel or on your dashboard. Use that. Don't touch your phone when you're driving. Even if it's a change of song. Don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. But this is one commercial or PSA, I think in Britain, where it's like this guy is driving and texting, and these kids are out like on a picnic or a field trip or something. He swerves out, and it cuts to this very violent crash scene where the car begins to roll and it crushes all the kids. You know? I forgot which one that one was. I think it's Europe, somewhere in Europe. Hi, Ubaki, hoi hoi. Yeah, do you guys remember that one? Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, yeah, it's like TBH, I'm only really okay with vapes and that kind of thing if you're quitting. Because I think they can be really good tools for quitting. Because I've had relatives who've quit smoking because they switched to a vape and then they weaned off it entirely. I think that's the only good use case for it, you know? Is it Irish? Somewhere in Europe. Yeah. Oh my god, yeah, Final Destination 2. Okay, did y'all see the super clever, the clever marketing for the most recent Final Destination movie? Where they had these, trucks that had the illusion of, like, logs on them. And it had, like, the advertisement, like, with the name of the movie and the release date. Yeah, that was clever. That was smart. That's smart marketing. That's fun. That's the only time I don't mind being advertised to. That's clever. Exactly no one, yeah. People who, like, call and drive or text and drive, trash. Get the fuck off the road. Captain Planet, no. My brother loved them. Yeah, it's scary but genius. It is Irish? Oh, okay. Gotcha. I know that. Yeah, like, creative ads are cool. Yeah, I remember for that Smile movie, they hired, like, actors to appear in public places and start just be quiet and start smiling as, like, an advertisement. That's clever. That's pretty clever. Flipping fighting. I know how to clear my throat. And that's the thing with warning against our car crash by pulling people out of the classes to make car crash deaths. Or was it? I think it's kind of your school being insane. Although, no, my school did do this thing where these guys came in. They had this this what'd you call it? It's like a simulation of getting into a car crash. Like, it's like this device that it's like on an incline, like, roller coaster track, but it's like maybe only 10 feet long, about 7-8 feet long, and it simulates getting into a 5-mile-per-hour crash. So very, very light crash. But they strap you into seatbelts and everything. And I remember I sat on it and they pushed me down the little slope to stop abruptly to simulate the 5-mile-per-hour crash. And it actually was really scary. It really hurt though. Well, not hurt, but it's you get jostled a lot harder than you think you are. Even with the seatbelt on, it's like any faster and I probably would have bruised, you know? It's actually pretty crazy. Yeah. For general design. Yeah, I miss the old designs for the fast food joints like McDonald's. Yeah. Cappy, thank you for the super. Jet 2 holiday mean nothing. I don't know what that. What is Jet 2 holiday? What is that? What is that? Honestly, CRT TVs have been ruined for me because of all the analog horror stuff. It's an ad? Oh, I don't know that. Earthquake simulator? Oh yeah, no. Where I'm from, we never get earthquakes. In my entire life, I've never experienced an earthquake. I have survived multiple hurricanes, a couple of tornadoes, and several floods. So basically the Ark, but I've never experienced an earthquake before. That's the one natural disaster I've skipped out on. It's just an ad? Oh. Interesting. Must be nice. Not really. Water damage is a bitch. And plus, like, we get people who drown and that kind of thing. It's like, driving in flooded areas is actually really dangerous. People gravely misunderstand how powerful floodwaters can be. If they're rushing... Firstly, if they're rushing, like in a tsunami, dangerous. And plus, not only that, but there's debris, there's sewage, there's all kinds of stuff in the water you don't know about. That's why Katrina was so dangerous, you know? Me showing my age. So, remember Katrina? So, Hurricane Katrina hit Louisiana back in 2000... Oh god, no, not 7, 5, 4. A long time ago. And everyone remembers Katrina. Everyone remembers Katrina. Yeah, just because it's not moving super fast, 'cause it probably is though, just because it doesn't look dangerous doesn't mean it's not dangerous. There's debris, there might be like live electrical wires or something. It's really dangerous. Do not touch the water, you know? 2005? I think so. Yeah. Floodwater is super dangerous. Super dangerous. Speaking of getting tossed, I was in a whitewater rafting trip in these past 2 days. Got my shit rocked so hard, everything hurts. Oh no! Take a cold shower. Cold showers help with your muscles. No, Tiger Balm. That's the most Asian response, but Tiger Balm helps. Yeah, Tiger Balm really helps, Baba Booey. And thank you again for the Aka Super Brando. And thank you for the Pink Super Brando. I mean, Baba Booey. Fuck. What's all the beanings? Let me see. I was in a major earthquake in my younger age, and now I still have trauma from going higher places. You see, that's scary. Now, one of my coworkers was actually in somewhere in Asia when an earthquake hit. Yeah, he said it was really scary because he was like on the 18th floor. What do you do? What do you do at that point? You know? So typhoon, earthquake, some flood. Oh wow, that's a lot. Yeah. The water is dirty too. Exactly, yeah, because there's sewage and shit in there. Literal shit. The swirling winds? Flooding risks are getting worse than lithium batteries for shortening up starting fires. Oh, that's scary. We had a huge hurricane hit my house a couple years ago. Thankfully, it didn't do any major damage to the house, though it knocked the power lines out for a while, and there's tree debris everywhere. Ooh, that's terrible. Yeah, at the very least, you get water damage, but even that's expensive and tedious. That's why we have flood insurance. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of fault lines. Yeah, exactly. I think there's a big fault like in Cali as well. They get earthquakes in Cali as well. I think there's a movie featuring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. San Andreas Fault. Yes, there it is. I remember that one. Hi, Zin. Hoi hoi. Finish your degree? Oh, hell yeah. Wait, I finally finished my degree. 2 years ago, I'm a depressed college student watching an ILUNA, now unemployed. Bitch, it's rough out here. But hey, congrats on finishing, though. Congrats. Yeah, you know, oh my gosh. So, I studied meteorology when I was in college for a little bit because I was looking to maybe go into the energy sector. I ended up changing my mind, but I did take meteorology. And so, fun fact, so, the increase of hurricanes is actually directly correlated to global warming. And I had to explain this to someone a while back at my workplace who didn't understand it. So basically, global warming and hurricane frequency have direct correlation, right? So global warming, you know what that is. So the Gulf of Mexico is this big, fat body of water in the southern states, right? And so when the Earth's temperature rises, so basically water evaporates out of the Gulf a little bit faster, and then storm clouds appear. Then boom, you got a hurricane. And so, yeah, it's wild. It's wild. No, my coworker wasn't a denier of climate change. They just didn't get how global warming meant more storms. It is what it is. Why do you think we have summer showers? It's same thing, but just on a larger scale. Yeah. Yeah. WrestleMania. I'm more into bot battles than WrestleMania. I like robots killing each other. It's kind of great, honestly. Bot battles are fun. Yeah, but congratulations, Zen. Yeah. Oh my gosh, no. Tsunamis scare the fuck out of me. I think the natural disasters that scare me the most are tornadoes. Yeah, tornadoes and earthquakes and tsunamis. Hurricanes are honestly not that bad. If you evacuate really early, you should be okay. Yeah, stay on high ground, that kind of thing. But, like, earthquakes scare me. Because what if you... Okay, dumb question. Coming from a girl that's never experienced an earthquake, what do you do? Like, let's say you're trapped on, God forbid, the 18th floor of a building. What do you do when like, an earthquake hits? So, na. You pray? Is there nothing you can do? Huh, just stay calm, get under a table? Yeah, because I've never experienced an earthquake before. In a doorway, they're sturdy? You lock in? Huh. Just, like, do you try to use the elevator or the stairs or something? Get under a desk? Huh. If the place is... I know a lot of buildings in Asia, and, like, buildings where there's fault lines, they tend to have certain, like, infrastructure in the buildings to help prevent collapse during earthquakes. No elevator, only stairs. That makes sense though. That's crazy. They walk. Yeah, I know that some really tall buildings have like a counterbalance inside the buildings. They don't last very long. Not worth trying to evacuate completely. Less than a minute. Interesting. We have a saying here. It means if you don't have to run if it's a small quake. You can't run if it's a big earthquake. That's scary. That's scary though. That's scary as hell. You don't move usually since the ground is shaking. The buildings in Cali usually shake because of the earthquake reinforcement, which stops things from breaking. So the wiggle is a good thing. Oh, okay, interesting. Normally, tall building in earthquake-prone countries would sway, so sometimes you just hold your ground and cover. I see. Oh, okay. Okay, interesting. That's scary though. Yeah, I remember. Have y'all seen that footage like of a tourist in Thailand? I think before this major a tsunami. Yeah, like there's tourists like walking up and down the beach, like wondering why the water receded so far. And then I think everyone, like no one in that video survived. You know, that's scary. That's like tsunamis scare the fuck out of me. You know, plus the brute force that they hit buildings with, like seeing buildings being ripped off their foundation from just water is crazy. Yeah, I think it's the 2004 one. Yeah, that's scary as hell. Secure the TV during earthquakes is crazy. Yeah, I think it's the footage was from Thailand or something, like a tourist visiting. Yeah, that's scary. That scares the hell out of me. Legit. Every time I go to Japan, I just pray nothing bad happens. Like, Japan is relatively safe compared to where I'm from. It's not the people. Honey, it's the earth that scares me. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, at least people are better informed now on how to act with it, but still scary as hell. Yeah. I think the worst weather event that I've experienced is probably just Katrina. Yeah, because I was kind of in the outskirts of that. Yeah. Well, I was there to experience it. Yeah. Yeah, wasn't it like a record-breaking tsunami? Yeah. I think the most dangerous, like, natural disaster I've ever been in... I wouldn't say it's a natural disaster, but I was almost killed in a car accident some time ago. So, I think I briefly mentioned this to y'all a while ago, but I was on the highway, and I was exiting the highway. Now, there's a bit of traffic, so the exit was kind of clogged up. People were slowing down a little bit. And some idiot driver kept speeding. Or maybe he wasn't paying attention, or maybe he was swerving out. I don't know. But, so, luckily, I'm very careful. I'm very observant. I constantly rotate my checks around my mirrors. To this day, I still do it. I've been driving for a long time now, and I still do it to this day. But I noticed that a car was approaching the exit lane really fast. And I was like, okay, you're not going to merge at that speed. What are you planning? And so I realized this person is probably not going to slow down and try to merge. And so I instinctively grabbed my wheel and pulled the head of my car to the right to make space for him, because I don't know what he's doing. And so he barrels down the exit, I think like at least 50 miles an hour, at least. And so he misses my car, misses all the cars behind me, 2 cars in front of me, smashes into the driver's side. That's crazy. You know? Yeah, luckily, me and the car in front of me had the same idea. We both moved out of the way. But this guy, barreling down the highway, hits the cars in front of us. I don't know what happened afterwards. I didn't really check in on it, but I did have to, like, talk to police and stuff like that. Happened ages ago. That's scary as fuck, though. It's like, drivers scare me. Drivers genuinely scare me. Like, he was barreling down the highway in a sports car. Honey, it's 4 p.m. on a Thursday. Relax. You know? What? US hasn't said anything. And I was 7 to... US 7... The West US hasn't had anything over 7. Oh, on the Richter scale. In around 40 years. And anything over 7.5 in over 100 years. We have good theoretical info, but if we ever got the big one, we're gonna see how the engineering works. Yeah, just hope and pray the engineers know what they're doing. Yeah, it's terrifying. Not necessarily a natural weather event per se, but like, we do get flooding every now and then from tropical storms and typhoons and that kind of thing. But the worst thing that happens to us is that we lose power pretty easily. The area of town I live in is quite old. It was built back in the 70s. And so we do lose power pretty often. However, so recently, my parents and I decided to buy a generator. And so not just a gas power generator, a berry generator, like a full, like the real deal. Because we are so tired of constantly losing power. If you've been on the channel for a while, y'all know that I lose power pretty frequently because of where I live. And so we got so tired of it, we finally decided... No, the final straw was that a while ago, we lost power to the house for a week. The house's internal temperature got to 92 degrees inside. It was hot. 90 degrees inside is hot. We literally had to open up windows and let air in. We had a gas-powered generator that my dad and I had to take turns filling up with more gas, and it was so hot. We just powered a few fans in the house, you know? Yeah, insanely hot. We lost all of our groceries. Our plants were suffering. Our poor cat was suffering too. And so, it was a massive pain. And so, it was so rough. We couldn't sleep because it was so hot and so sticky and that kind of thing. Thank God we had mosquito nets installed so we can sleep with the windows cranked down a little bit. But we had the fans going maximum power. We were just trying to stay cool. It was so uncomfortable. We went to the grocery store and that had power across town. Bought shitloads of ice bags and just laid next to the ice bags because it got so hot in the house. And so, we were so, like, over at that point because that was the final straw. And so we spent a fair amount of money to get a generator installed in our backyard. And so now, just yesterday, our power went out, but our generator kicked back in immediately, so it was so nice. Apparently, for the rest of the neighborhood, the power was out for 2 hours. 2 hours in a hot summer day, which sucks. But for us, we were chilling. We were good. Yeah, hell yeah. You need to make sure the door's open so you don't get trapped in after an earthquake. And hide in your pillar or furniture so you can see pocket if things start to fall. Yeah! Have you ever seen those beds? Those earthquake beds? That, like, when your house shakes a certain amount, they, like, trapdoor you in this, like, box, basically. This titanium box. And then it has, like, you know, food and supplies to last you until you get help. That's kind of crazy. It's massive falls in the US, but if a bad strong enough earthquake hits it right, it might split the country. That's crazy. That's crazy, Dial. No, I wanna be Bear Grylls. I wanna drink my own piss. I hear my son. 1 second. My son is here. I got debated. He was yelling in the hallway. He made eye contact with me and zoomed away. Okay? I got debated. I got baited. Oh god, my silly fat son. My silly rotund son. My spherical son. He lost a pound, by the way. He lost a pound. Now he's 13.8 pounds. Yeah. Excuse me. Reminds me of my uncle who tried to go to work in a Cat 2 hurricane. Was the only person on the highway, got hit by a huge gust of wind and suddenly found himself turned around. We don't know him after this. Yeah! I think it's like people misunderstand. Cat 1 does not mean it's a bit like a little storm. Categories kick in after it's no longer just a tropical storm. It's a full-blown hurricane at that point. So I think I've actually talked to people before who thought that a Cat 1 hurricane is just like a regular storm. It is not. It is still a hurricane. It's just not as bad as it could be. Mind you, Cat 3 is already dangerous. Cat 3 is already pretty bad. Cat 1 is like, you'll be okay, you know? You'll be okay. It's not that bad, but you not something to sneeze at. Cat 2, okay, we're starting to get a little dangerous. Maybe stay home. You know, don't go to work until it's fully gone. Cat 3, dangerous. Dangerous. Stay inside. Cat 4, you're probably gonna get some national coverage on that. Cat 5, full-blown natural disaster. I think, wasn't Katrina a Cat 5? Yeah. I think Rita was expected to be a Cat 3 or something like that. I forgot, but Katrina's a Cat 5. And so, Cat 5 is literal natural disaster, apocalypse. Cat 4 is, oh shit, call the National Guard. Cat 3 is, oh, that's bad, you know? Cat 2 is, okay, let's stay home. Cat 1 is like, oh, it's a penny, you can stay home. It's like, it gets worse, okay? It gets worse. Yeah, people forget. Ah, yes, children, yeah. He's my fat boy. He's my son. Yeah, Balthazar is just a creature. I love my son regardless, though. Even though he's a stinky poo. He's a stinky butt, but I love him. I love my boy Balthazar. He is my fat boy. He is my chonky wonky. My chonkadonka. Look at him! Look at my son! That's my son, Balthazar. He's my baby. He's a little fat. Chonka, shut up! Yeah. Of course I love my burbies. It's just Balthazar is also cute and rotund. Look, why does he sit like that? I don't know why he sits like that. He sits like... He also sits on his butt like a person. He sits on his butt like he's a divorced uncle with 2 kids, you know? Yeah, he's my chonky boy. A chonka-wonka boy. A chonky donkey. Yeah, he's a chubby boy. And I love him. Yeah, he's my chubby boy. He's very good and chubby. Yeah, super good and chubby. Aww. I found a picture of Gigi. So this is my cat. Well, my late kitty cat Gigi. She passed quite some time ago, but I made this suspicious milk tea at home. No, was it? No, I think it's a root beer float or something. But that's my cat, my late cat Gigi. He's my baby. She was my very first kitty cat, my childhood pet. Look at the little dot on her nose. It's her lucky dot. I'd boop her on the nose there all the time. Yeah, that's my tankard. Yeah, it's my tankard. Yeah, she's my kitty cat, my baby. Yeah, she passed a while ago, but I still have her. I have her ashes in an urn, and I have her whiskers still. Yeah, and I have her collar. Her collar's on my pin board over there. I refuse to throw it away. Yeah. Yeah, no, she was always quite a small cat. She was the runt of her litter, so. It is a handmade tankard. Yeah, I got it at the local rent fair. Yeah, but that's my daughter. Yeah, that's my baby. I love her. My kitty patootie. My kitty foofy. How old was she? When she passed, she was 15. Almost 15. 15. Yeah. So she lived a very long life. She had a lot of health issues. But despite being a runt and having a lot of health issues, she lived for a very long time. Yeah. 15 years is very good for a cat. Yeah. Then Balthazar just turned 3 years old. He just turned 3. Yeah, she's an old. She aged with grace. You couldn't really tell her age until right before she passed, when she got quite sick. Yeah. It's. I know she's been gone for a while, but I still speak of her as if she's still in the house. Yeah. She's a good girl. She was always a good girl. Love her. Love. Yeah. Lived and died as she should have. A hater. Lived and died a hater. Just like me. She took after me. She's a natural born hater, such as myself. Oh yeah, no, we took super good care of her. Like, she was spoiled rotten. Yeah. Balthazar too. Balthazar is also very rotten. It's amazing how different their personalities are. Gigi was so sweet and so like I guess so sweet and meek and mild. And it's like she wasn't much of a lap cat, but she loved being around people. So she had her special spot in my room, in the corner of my bed. She had her special spots in the house. She'd follow us everywhere. She never meowed. She was so quiet. So quiet. She really spoke. Yeah. Never spoke. She chirped and she made little like sounds, but she was never that loud. Balthazar, bro is loud as fuck. Bro is big. He is loud. He has opinions. He's a lap cat. He loves being cuddled. He loves being held. He's boisterous. He has the zoomies all the time. He's very annoying in a very cute way, of course. And he's just rambunctious. He's very much like he's like a young dumb teenager, you know? Yeah. Gigi was an elegant and dignified little lady, and Balthazar is la criatura. It's a nice change of pace. I think mom and dad needed it, so. Yeah. No, that's 18 years is excellent. Wow, Corgi. 18 years is excellent. Wow, amazing work. Good job. Wow. Yeah. Very good job. Nice going. Oh, yeah, exactly, Nolan. Yeah. It's like we treat Balthazar, like we still love him, of course, but we handle him differently than we did Gigi because they're just so different personality-wise, you know? Dandelion, that's so funny. This is the fake meowing, the spiritual meowing. Yeah. I know, just like exactly. Newbie. Oh no, I know beagles can be very talkative. Thank you for this soup of Vivicore cats. And girl, it's not a siren. It's a car alarm. It's like, you know, in cars, like you break into cars, like pew 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 pew. That's Balthazar. That's Balthazar. He has opinions. He has many opinions. My cat whisperer friend told me my cat is a jealous boy. He cannot have a sibling because he only wants to be my only one. Aww, that's kind of cute though. I'm super good with cats. I have never met a cat that doesn't like me. I'm unironically a cat whisperer. Like, what's his name? Jackson Galaxy? Coming for his job! I'm stealing it! Yeah. Queasy. Argues. That's kind of cute, though. He argues. That's cute. You know, one of my most fondest... I guess back on topic. Sorry, I keep wandering topics, but... One of my most nostalgic memories. So, I remember I was recovering from surgery. I had a jaw surgery done to fix a bone deformity. So I could finally eat again. And and so I remember laying in bed, healing and just resting. No, I was resting downstairs. Downstairs at first. Cats have this amazingly keen sense, like read on people. And so I was resting downstairs on the couch because I had a TV. I was watching like cartoons or some shit. And Gigi just kind of like wanders looking around, you know, like being a little nosy. And so mind you, Gigi is not much of a lap cat. She loves being pet, she loves being brushed, she loves being spoiled and scratched, but she doesn't like being held very much. And so it's kind of her little quirk. And I remember I was laying in the couch, and I eventually drifted back off to sleep because the pain meds did their thing. I woke up and Gigi was sleeping in the crook of my arm. I didn't even notice her. The pain meds took me the fuck out. I was gone. And so I wake up, I look down, and Gigi's knocked out right there, just like snoring. She had the most delightful old lady snore. And I remember mom was hey, do you want your Game Boy? I'm like, yes please. And so like I was playing Pokemon Emerald with my Game Boy as Gigi was tucked into my arm. We spent I think 5 hours like that, I think. We spent like the entire afternoon. Like I think like Discovery Channel was on TV. I remember the distinct smell. My mom was making pho, because I couldn't have solid food, and so she was making pho broth for me, so I could sip the broth. And she was like meal prepping, making soups and that kind of thing. Mom was a rock star for that. And there I was. The house smelled like pho. I was watching Discovery Channel. I was playing my Game Boy. My cat was tucked into my side. My dad was on the other couch reading a book. It was very peaceful, very peaceful. Painful, but peaceful. Yeah, exactly. Girl Scout cookies? Fuck yeah, Thin Mints! Thin Mints for life! Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love like giant dogs who are kind of like gentle giants. I love that. Yeah. Cute. Drunk stories? Not really. I don't drink a whole... Well, I have the one from the photo studio, but I already told you that one. I don't drink very often. I think the last time I had alcohol was at a social dinner like a month ago. And I had one drink. Yeah. I don't drink very much at all because it bloats you. And, I don't know, it's just not good to drink too much alcohol. Plus, alcohol has a lot of sugar. At least the alcohols I like. And so I don't like to drink too much because it's not good for you. It's too sugary. Not good for your body. And so there's that. Yeah, exactly. No, like cats are like oddly very good at reading people. Yeah. And so, what time is it? I got a little bit of time. I was singing at a friend's house overseas for the first time, and on the first night, their cat came to the room and cuddled up with me. Aw, cute! We get pizza and in and out because it reminds me of the occasional times you go up. My mom didn't want to cook and want to cook. Oh, that's fun! Yeah, I remember that. I remember it's like eating dinner and then crowding on the TV with my cousins to play video games. Those were the times. I think childhood. I love the freedom of being an adult with my own disposable income. That's great because I can just... It's like, you know how earlier this stream, I mentioned that back in my day, we had to be really creative with J fashion because Japanese fashion and accessories was not very accessible at the time. And so you had to really dig deep and try to find ways to either access it or make it yourself. But now, as an adult, I have income and freedom to just do what I want. So I can just order online. I can go to Japan and buy it and that kind of thing. But I think what really makes me nostalgic and kind of yearn for the past is the simplicity of life and that kind of thing. I kind of miss my biggest problems being school. I kind of miss that. I feel like the scope of the world was a lot smaller. A lot smaller. And I think therefore my problems were a lot smaller, you know? Even like I didn't know that my parents struggled financially to support me and my brother until much later. Because my parents were very good at like sheltering me and my brother so we wouldn't have to face difficulty like that, you know? And so my world was so much smaller and so much more simple than it is now. Although I do love my freedom, I love how I can express myself, I can do things without asking now, and that kind of thing. But I kind of miss the smallness of my world and how simple things were. Yeah, you know? The lack of responsibility was really nice. Oh, Josh! Josh the Grasta? Thank you. Happy anniversary! Thank you for the... Thank you. Happy anniversary. Happy 12 months. Kind of basic, but happy times. Things that spark joy, spark nostalgia in me. Exactly. That's why I still play the Game Boy. I have a Game Boy Advance SP in Scarlet that still is in mint condition. I play. Not because I particularly want to beat Emerald again, but it is nice. I think I was recently replaying Metroid Zero Mission on my Game Boy. Not because I'm interested in the game particularly, but it just feels nostalgic and nice to open the Game Boy again. Yeah. Exactly. I used to eat empanadas and play the Mega Man X Collection on PS2. Yeah. It's like... No, the thing is like... My parents... I always knew we were frugal and budgeting. I just didn't understand why. You know? It's like mom and dad would only let us get McDonald's on special occasions, right? Other than that, mom would always make us homemade meals. Would try to penny pinch, use coupons, that kind of thing. And like they always told me to be grateful for every little thing that I had. And so I think I knew mom and dad were frugal and kind of like careful with their coin, but I never really knew why. They never told me. I didn't find out till much later. Me and my sister had it the opposite way. We thought we were poor, but we're middle class and didn't realize until we were adults. Remember how we used to go to Disneyland yearly as little kids. Oh, that's fun though, Disneyland. Aw. You see, I don't harbor any malice towards those who have a more privileged upbringing than me. I mean, I consider my upbringing privileged. Like, I was safe. I had a roof over my head. My parents took good care of me. When they couldn't do that, they had a relative come in and take care of us. It's like my brother and I are fully educated and well-adjusted, you know? Like, I consider myself very privileged. Very, very lucky, you know? Yeah. For all intents and purposes, I was raised very comfortably, you know? And so I never bear malice towards those who are more fortunate than me because, you know, good on you. You know? Sometimes life works in different ways, you know? I can't judge you or dislike you because you live a different lifestyle, you know? And so it is what it is. Nothing beats staying till 2 a.m. playing Minecraft with the boys with pizza. Oh, man. During lockdown. So, lockdown was wild for me because I lost my job, which sucked. But I got into playing a lot of Minecraft with the girlies from college. And so, we'd hop on late at night, playing video games, chatting, just talking about life and that kind of thing. And I kind of miss that. Like, I would like, order boba. Like, I'd place my order, then pick it up curbside from my car, come back, set my boba down, maybe eat a snack, some like chips or whatever, play Minecraft for like hours. That was kind of the life, you know. I think, yes, it sucked that I didn't have work for a while, but it's okay. I lived with mom and dad at the time, so we're good. I moved back home, which I initially was embarrassed about, but I feel pretty okay with nowadays because mom needs me to be home. But I remember I think I worked so much in college and did so much studying in college that when quarantine happened, I was kind of just free to do what I wanted. And it was kind of nice. And it was a nice change of pace. I did get stir crazy after about a few months, but like, now that I'm fully employed again, it's quite nice. But, I kind of miss the stillness of those days. I think the reason why I love romanticizing the image of a fully clad knight resting in a field is because I want simplicity. I like things being slow and pretty and quiet, you know? And so that's kind of my lifestyle that I prefer anyways. But alas, I'm a modern American woman, I gotta work. Yeah. I felt a rough time because my dad's job, but they did such a good effort. We couldn't notice and worry. Exactly, I know, right? Going over to a friend's house who had a channel with some anime I hadn't seen yet, like Lane and Gatekeepers, and played Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh man, I used to love playing Yu-Gi-Oh. I was semi-good at it too. When my parents became disabled midway through my childhood, and it feels good to think about how good me and my siblings had it despite the circumstances. Glad I had the parents I had. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Oh, good night. Oh, good night, Baba Boy. Mwah! Good night. Gooby. Blast Baba Booey. Like a tiny little pile of ashes remain where Baba Booey was sitting. Hits you with the gooey beam! Also, I should probably head out soon, though. Yeah, I should probably head out soon. Yeah, it's about time. Yeah, I gotta do some work. I gotta prep my schedule for next week as well. Yeah, I should probably head out soon. Yeah, Gooby must do Gooby things, you know. Yeah. I suppose I must get going. Yeah. Let me see. Ah! Baba Boy, thank you for the super! Is there another moon in there? I can't see. I'm assuming it's a moon. Is it a moon? God, it is a moon! Fuck you! Fuck you! It's another moon! Fuck you! Fuck you! It's another goddamn moon! Thank you for the silver bubble buoy! It took me a second. The moon! You can hear me putting on my stronger glasses for blowing me up now! Shut up! Go away, Bubba Boy! Have a nice evening, bitch! Good night, Bubba Boy! Mwah! Thank you for the super! Thank you, thank you! Rest well! See you tomorrow! Bye-bye! Bye-bye! Mwah! Mwah! And see you later, alligator! Alright! God damn it. Oh! Ah! Lunaria! Guys, can I show it, Lunaria? Can I show the miniatures you made? Can I paint? Can I show you? Can I show people? Can I flash it on screen? I retweeted already, but I wanna show again. Can I show it, please? I can. Yay! Okay, guys, check out. So as y'all know, I painted an Aiadmirers Space Marine the other week. However, look at the Aiadmire Marines that Lunaria made. So these are the Astartes of the Void Angels. That's cool as fuck. Look at these. That is so slick. Hold on. Larry went crazy. These are so cool. Look at that. That is so cool. I love the light blue in the color scheme. It adds a lot of fun variants. Yeah. How do you paint your... Okay, how do you shade your golds so they don't look ruddy? I feel like sometimes when I shade my golds, like when I apply the shading colors, it looks a little ruddy sometimes. Yours still look really nice and clean, but still defined. How do you do that? I feel like I keep fucking it up. The free-handed star on the banner and the pauldrons, cool as fuck though. Super cool. Yeah, it's super cool. Looky. That's super cool. Agrax Earthshade. Oh, and a lot of panic. Yeah, I keep falling into the habit of just like, you know what, it's fine. I can use non-oil on the gold, it's fine. Then I get surprised and it's all muddy. Damn, looks good. Wait, how did you shade the white armor though? Because when I do it, it makes them look kind of muddy still. Should I reduce? Should I water down my non-oil? Should I? Because like with the Space Marine that I paint, it looks a little bit too dirty, you know? Yeah. To be fair, I did hear that painting white Space Marines is pretty difficult though. Rip white scars. I hear it's difficult, but when I laid down the shades for my Space Marines, it looks kind of like a little dirty on the white parts. Dang it! But this looks slick as fuck. This looks so cool. Prime white, soul black gray. Oh, let me screenshot this. Let me screenshot this so I can save it for later. Okay. Thank you. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, Lunaria. Hell yeah! But look how cool these guys are. Ah! They're so cool. Thank you. I love it. I love it. It's a belated birthday present. Yeah, I love it. It is so cool. Super duper cool. My Aiadmirers are the best. Yeah. My Aiadmirers are simply the best. It is what it is. I'm glad you're happy. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you. Okay, but I do have to get going though. I need to prep my schedule for next week. I need to check in some artists for some stuff, so I also need to make a rough draft or something, so I should probably get going. Yeah. Sorry again for changing the schedule for today. My hand hurts. Yeah. And so, sorry. I'm sorry for having to change it. I mean to or nothing. Yeah. Yeah, so sorry. Gooby must go now. Gooby must go.
Okay, thank you for understanding. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. It was fun. It was fun. It was fun talking about nostalgic stuff with you. Yeah, boy. It's a lot of fun and good. She's leaving us so she can yell at Machan. The fuck? Good night. Yeah, sorry. I normally try to truck through fibro pain, but like it was kind of a bit much today. Plus, sewing is such a exact thing. I couldn't do it today. Yeah, sewing is a very exact stuff. It's like I can move my hands pretty okay right now. It's just that fine details like that might be a little difficult. I actually considered firing up another miniature stream, just finish painting the Amagafire, but I was like, I probably could, but that kind of tiny detail must be kind of difficult. Yeah. Yeah. I don't like talking about fibro too much because I don't like drawing attention to it. And plus, like, it's not that big a deal. It's just a simple condition that it's completely non-lethal. All it does is it inconveniences me at the worst. So yeah. So sorry about that. I feel like I talk about it so rarely that when it does come up, like it just seems a lot worse than it actually is. It's not. Just my hands hurt a little bit. It's okay. I also get confused pretty easily, which is why today I like having structured zatsus because it helps me keep in track. Because one of my symptoms is that I often get a little scatterbrained, and it messes with my memory too. Like for me, not only does it cause pain around my body, but it fucks with my head a little bit because I often lose track of what I'm saying, or it really messes with my memory. Like my memory is not very good. I think I mentioned before I have a condition that gives me bad memory. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. It's my fibro. It messes with my memory. I can't remember things too good. But that's why I take notes. And that's why we have Excel sheets. Yeah. But anyhow, it's not too bad. I should be back in working order soon. So no worries. I just need to reduce the flare up somehow. Yeah. I think a nice hot shower, some plenty of rest, and a good meal could be a good start. Yeah. Love the candies anyway. Yay! Can we have a little kiss? Fine. You may receive a kissy. Aiadmirers, line up! Line up, Burbies! Line up in a neat, orderly fashion, no pushing, no shoving, and you shall receive the smoochies. Present your forehead and receive smoochies. Okay? Alright? Dandelion, mwah, Ingus, mwah, Cypher, mwah, Nana, mwah, Hunter, mwah, Jesse, mwah, Josh, mwah, Punchy, mwah, Brando, mwah, Noah, mwah. And actually after, I hope your day gets better. Ashley, mwah, Sully, mwah, Deza, mwah, Pinkerton, mwah, Coupon, mwah, Cypher, mwah, Florentina, mwah, Lunaria, mwah, Jessica's, mwah, Andrew, mwah, Arel, mwah, FTI, mwah, Nova, mwah, Subdu, mwah, Ree, mwah, Corgi, mwah, Ashley, mwah, Cyber, mwah. Hey, no cheating. Idosh, mwah, Joe, mwah. Hey, stop! Stop cheating! Maishi, mwah! Stinky Burbies cheating and stuff. Leechy, mwah! What? No lining up again, silly Burbs. What the hell? And non, mwah! A petite, mwah! Okay? No swapping hats! Okay, love you. Y'all take it. Thank you for tuning in. And I'll see y'all tomorrow, okay? See you for... Oh, I have to make my schedule up. Fuck me. I do have some streams. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. Looks like next week we're looking at a couple of things. Tomorrow's another topical Zatsudan. We got a Memby stream next week as well. We got some more Minecraft. Then we also got... Casey's off the schedule now. We'll figure it out. Okay? I'll talk to y'all later then. Good night. Love. I love my Aiadmirers. Love. Mwah! Goodbye, everyone. Bing! Oh no! It appears as though Queen Majora has missed the stream. In order to console her, I give Ultra Smoochy Beam! Mwah! Beam! Okay. Okay, back into the void I go. Woo!